Monty in the Morning, the show Phoenix Magazine readers voted #1 talk radio show in Arizona.
#1 during your morning commute.
#1 whenever news breaks during your day.
And #1 whenever and wherever you want to talk sports.
Now it's time for Monty in the Morning.
Hey, yo, man, how the heck are you? It's the Monty Show on Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. My friends, we are very close to a huge milestone on this show. Almost 10,000 subscribers in just about 2 years. You guys are studs. We will play obnoxious sound effects should we get the 10,000th sub during the show.
Right.
Huge announcement coming up at 8 on this show. Wait until you hear the birthday bash announcement at 8 o'clock on this program. By the way, as I have been in the past, I'm a noted believer that the Jazz and the Lakers should be fast trade buddies. We're going to talk about that today. Should the Jazz and the Lakers make a trade? What did Rob Pelinka say last night that Danny Ainge should take note of?
Oh, see what he did?
Take note, Utah Jazz hashtag. Anyway, we'll talk all about the NBA trades. What's going on at the Pac-12? Have you guys been following this Pac-12 scandal? How does the Pac-12 screw this up? I'm just curious. They overcharged, not overcharged. They knowingly took $50 million in extra payments and did not do anything about it from Comcast. Allegedly. So we'll tell you about that coming up on the show as well. As always, we are presented by our friends at The Advocates, theadvocates.com. The best injury attorneys in the business are The Advocates. When you get in an accident, please don't trust your insurance company. No, friends. Turn to your friends at The Advocates because they're going to fight for you. And the best part is you don't have to reach into your pocket to get the representation that you deserve, is the way that I would say that. Because you know that when you get into an accident, your insurance company has thousands of attorneys representing them. You have none because those attorneys don't represent you. The Advocates represent you. There's no consultation fees. There are no retainers. In fact, you can chat live online with an attorney right now at theadvocates.com. Let's talk Utah Jazz basketball on the Monty Show. So the baseline question, I guess, is, should the Utah Jazz make trades with the LA Lakers? Now, they sent Pat Bev there over the summer. Okay, it's Pat Beverly. He was never a Utah Jazz man. But let's say that the Utah Jazz want Jordan Clarkson, and they're willing to give you a first-round pick. Jake, is that a deal the Utah Jazz should make?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if the Lakers want Jordan Clarkson and they're willing to give you a pick, I think you got to humor that deal. I think what's really interesting is the Lakers have been really stubborn about providing that pick or picks because they have two of them. The Lakers have been very stubborn is the word that I would use. Now, the word, that they would use, or the outlook that they have would be much more of like, hey, it's got to be the right opportunity, or you only get one shot at it, so don't mess it up type deal. And so to me, I look at this situation and I say, yeah, I mean, if the Lakers are willing to provide a pick, sure, like that's a conversation that you want to have, but again, I still maintain that with the hard cap situation for the Jazz and several teams around the league, like the money is the biggest challenge. So in theory, yes, if they're willing to hand over a pick, absolutely. But I think that in reality, like you're going to have to put together this 3-team situation. But what's very clear as a baseline is that the Lakers are on the phone and they're talking to people and they're going to continue to, figure out what deals they can put together.
Yeah, I think they absolutely should be dealing with the Lakers. I think it makes perfect sense. And, the hard part for me is that I think when you look at the way that the Lakers do business, they clearly have their own agenda. And I want to play a couple of bites from Laker general manager Rob Pelinka, who yesterday had a press conference to introduce Rui Hachimura, who they just acquired in trade from Washington. And I think it's fascinating to hear Rob Pelinka talk about being champions with the LA Lakers, because we've talked about this on the show. Are the Utah Jazz all in on being a championship organization? Notice I didn't say winning a championship. Are they all in on being a championship organization? Everything you do, every decision you make, every video you put out, every contract you sign, every vendor who sells a beer, are you all in on being a championship organization? Because it sure the heck sounds like the Lakers are.
Yeah, I think the calculus for the Lakers is to win a championship or not. There's no in between or incremental growth. So as we analyze opportunities, we have to do it through that lens. And I said this at the beginning of the season. If there's an opportunity to get all the way to the end and win a championship, there's no resource we'll hold on to if we feel like that's there. But at the same time, the completely unwise thing to do would be to shoot a bullet early and then not have it later when you have a better championship move you could make. So that's a really delicate calculus, and it's something that the entire front office, we evaluate with all the moves. And if we see a move that puts us as the front runner to get another championship, the 18th one here, we'll make it. And if that move doesn't present itself, we'll be smart and make it at a later time.
I mean, that's fascinating to me because he says the only thing that matters is winning a championship for the Lakers. And I don't know that that's the attitude that the Jazz have. And the interesting thing is that they may not be winning very many games over the last couple of years, and they've made disastrous decisions. Absolutely, that's correct. But every decision they've made has been made because they thought it would get them closer to a championship. And I'd much rather have that than terrible draft picks and terrible free agents and just the passive moves that dig the hole deeper and deeper and push you further and further away from a championship. I actually have a lot of respect for that mentality. Is that the reality at the Lakers? I think it is. Just having been at Staples Center, now Crypto.com Arena, over the holiday season, like at Christmas time, when we were there to watch the Laker game, it's just a different building. It feels like a championship building. It feels like everything they do there has drip and swag to it. Whereas I think here in Salt Lake City, we're moving towards that at the Delta Center now. We have this complete renovation that happened, the new entertainment venues, the restaurants, the Toyota Club, that party deck, if you will, that's up on the third level now, all the new scoreboards and ribbon boards. It feels like a big to-do. It feels like a big event to go to a Jazz game now. I think we're moving in that direction. But when it comes to trades, this idea that you traded Bojan Bogdanović, Jake, to the Detroit Pistons just to put your thumb in the Lakers' eye.
Bojan.
That right here, I think, is exactly what Rob Pelinka's not going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Rob Pelinka is going to make some short-sighted deal. I think, the Lakers are that organization where every move they make, they're only going to make the move if they think that it's going to work for them. And I get it. Look, some people say, hey, Pelinka is not done well, and it hasn't worked out as far as Westbrook and AD, and I know, hey, Anthony Davis and LeBron in the bubble, they won that championship, and I'm not even taking that away from them, but I think it's time to just, be acknowledging, hey, it's been a bit too long since you were relevant again.
Right.
It's been a couple of seasons now, and obviously it gets brought up on the show. We talked about it yesterday that AD is constantly hurt, so when I look at the moves and I look at the trades and acquisitions, in theory, Westbrook, LeBron, and Anthony Davis, you would think that those guys would be able to figure out how to play together and win a championship. That doesn't seem like it would be that difficult. But in reality, it did turn out to be difficult. It did turn out to be, a really big challenge. And I look at the Jazz and I say, man, which situation would I rather be in? Would I rather be the Lakers with Bron and Westbrook and a constantly hurt Anthony Davis who just can't seem to put it together? Or would I rather be Danny Ainge in the Utah Jazz? Not in Los Angeles, a little bit smaller of a market, no big names on the roster really, but we know that this team has big-time potential, and all it takes is a couple of right moves to unlock that.
Yeah, and I want to play this other bite from Rob Pelinka as well because I think it's very telling. And again, if you're just tuning into the show, we're talking about what this philosophy that Rob Pelinka talked about yesterday and why we think that the Utah Jazz should really listen closely to what he's saying there, because I think one of the interesting bites here is listen to what Rob Pelinka says about what he wants back in return.
It's easy to get a veteran at the end of their career with a pick, but when you can get a player that hopefully has a 10-plus year runway of great basketball in front of him, like Rui does, that's a really unique opportunity at the trade deadline to get. And we wouldn't trade for a young player without doing a deep dive and study and, having plans to hopefully keep him here for the long term.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a really interesting bite. I want a young player with a runway in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does Rui Hachimura have that? I have no idea. We're going to find out. But what I do know is LeBron James does not have that. And you're seeing LeBron James ball his ass off, 46 more last night. Do you understand what LeBron has done over the last couple of weeks? He's now projected to get to Kareem on February 4th.
Yeah.
In 10 days, he's projected to get there. Like all of this craziness. And I just hope that Danny Ainge, and I'm sure he is. I have to believe he is.
Right.
I hope that Danny Ainge is paying attention, because you're looking at a situation where, the Lakers are not nearly the best team, but how far behind the Jazz are the Lakers right now? Not far. And I mean talent. I don't care about the standings. Talent-wise, I would say the Lakers are more talented, but they're never healthy. So the Jazz are more talented in practical application.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lakers are always that one move away, because money's not a thing for them. Market size is not a thing for them. Perception versus reality is not a thing for them. It's just a really interesting way of doing business. And again, I will just say, I think it is imperative that everything you do, whether you are a snowplow driver this morning in Utah or you are the CEO of the Utah Jazz, everything you do needs to be to win a championship and be a championship organization, because too many times in sports, you operate from this perspective of it doesn't matter, we're not going to win anyways, or I'm going to save money because we're not going to win anyway. That's not what championship organizations do. They do what's best in the long term for their organizations. All right, good morning, everybody. If you're here watching the show, please make sure you give us a thumbs up. We are very close to the 10,000 subscriber milestone. When the show started, we have picked up 5 already. We are now
25.
We are now 30. We are now 30 subscribers away at 9970.
Okay, we're 30 away. I mean, literally,
30 subscribers away from 10,000.
All we got to do is about 10 an hour here, and we'll be there before the show's over.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Damn it. Because that's how we get to 10,000 subs, and you're not going to want to miss what happens at 10,000. I am telling you that it is going to be amazing. I don't know what we're going to do. I might just faint. But if you're here right now, make sure you hit the like button, because it helps the channel grow. And we are trying to get to 10,000 as soon as we can. It has been 3 weeks. We've added 970 subscribers in 3 weeks. It's unbelievable. It's almost hard to say that out loud. So this morning, as we talk Utah Jazz basketball and NBA hoops, please make sure that you guys hit the like button. Help the channel grow. Mark Hale says, good morning, all you cold shower soakers.
Okay, let's talk about it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to talk about cold showers.
Okay, so today is my not shower day. As you guys know, and Jake and I have talked about this as well on the program.
Right.
I am really conscious of how much water I use now. Like with all the droughts and with all the water shortages, I used to be a 6 day a week, every morning, take a hot shower guy. That turned into, every other day, 4 days a week, take a hot shower. That turned into every other day, 4 days a week, take a hot shower, but don't use like soaps and detergents on my skin. And I have to tell you, I've always had, knock on wood, I've always had pretty good skin. I've never had acne problems. I very rarely get zits or pimples, like almost never. But my skin has gotten better because I'm not using soap on my skin every day like I was. And now that's morphed into 5-6 days a week, taking a shower and doing a cold shower at the end of that shower for now what is 2 to 2.5 minutes. I did 2.5 minutes yesterday morning. But I did not take a cold shower today, and I got to tell you guys, I feel noticeably not dull, but I just don't have the higher gear that I usually have when I take a cold shower. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So I absolutely notice it on the mornings I don't take cold showers, and maybe I just need to say to hell with water conservation and take a cold shower every morning.
Yeah, or maybe it's like take a 5-minute shower, like 3 minutes in the hot, like just 3 minutes in the hot, do your cold and get out, like just a quick one.
Yeah, and usually what I do when I get in the shower is I will take 2 minutes and stand under the hot water and just let it own me.
Oh my God, just like that.
Oh, it's amazing, right? It wakes you up. Then I quickly do my hair, I wash my body, and then I'll do, the 2.5 minutes in the cold water.
Yeah.
So generally I'm in the shower 10 minutes.
Yeah.
When I'm not in a hurry or if I don't have to work, that could be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it just is a difference. But yeah, today I did not take a cold shower, and trust me when I say I notice it. Yusuf says Lakers have signed more players than the league so far. They have had a lot of roster inflexibility. They're not very flexible right now at all because of the volume of players they have come and gone. NY Monty fan, how the heck are you, bud? Let's go today. MJ are bringing the heat. Let's go. That's right. We're MJ now.
Yeah, right.
Monty and MJ.
Yes.
Yeah,
Monty and Jake.
See what he did there? See what he did
See
there?
how that works? Showtime Tom says, what's up, Tom? Mr. Preston, a member of the program as well. Good morning, casuals. Happy hump day. Yusuf says, Hachi must release his career. It's close to being done now.
What are you talking about, bro?
You think Hachimura, but no, he's basically saying he's almost played his way out of the league. I don't know that I would say that. This Laker opportunity is a big one. They're going to get Anthony Davis back tonight. You're getting LeBron at a very high level. I think it's going to be interesting to see at what point does Rui Hachimura become the full-time starting power forward for the Utah Jazz? I'm interested to see
For the
that.
Lakers.
For the Lakers, excuse me. I said Jazz. For the Lakers, I'm interested to see that because he does not play last night. Does he play tonight? Like, what does he? They started LeBron, Troy Brown Jr. They just start Rui Hachimura now because Troy Brown played 28 minutes, was a -13, and gave them 7 points.
Because it's garbage.
Do you guys understand that LeBron gave them 46 last night? They got 15 from Thomas Bryant and 17 from Russ off the bench. That's it. They lose 133 to 115. That's ridiculous. Anthony Davis back tonight. I don't know when you start playing Hachimura, but it can't be long because I think that they are fighting for their playoff lives. LeBron had 46 last night.
Yeah, I mean, dude is
Man.
I
know you're tired of hearing me espouse about how well LeBron's playing right now. I'm telling you, he is the best offensive player in the league right now. Hands down. Like, he is the best offensive player in the league. And I don't know how he's doing it. At 38 years old, I have no idea how he's doing it. I really don't. And I look at Bron, and I look at the way that he is going about his preparation, and I look at the way he's going about his business, and I am absolutely admiring the work that he's doing. And I am not a LeBron fan in any way, shape, or form. I think you guys know that. But how can you not have respect for what the guy's doing? They're wasting him in Los Angeles.
100%.
Absolutely wasting him. This Anthony Davis thing has got to come to an end. I think it ends this summer. You have got to put serious talent around him, and you have got to try and win a championship. A year from now, you'd better be in first place in the West. I mean, you had better have had a transformative summer if you're the LA Lakers, because what he's doing now, the fact that they are a game and a half out of a playoff spot. Now, granted, the Jazz or the Blazers are going to lose tonight. And my guess is with AD coming back, the Lakers will steamroll San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's just a guess. And San Antonio has been pretty interesting in that they tend to win games they have no business winning, but they're 5-16 on the road. This should be a double-digit win for the Lakers.
Yes.
And if it's not, I think it's just more indicative of their issues.
I just think Bron deserves a championship caliber team around him. Like, this isn't even a conversation. I mean, whether you hate LeBron or like LeBron or wherever you're at with LeBron, like,
you don't have to like or hate him, but you will respect him.
Yeah, and
I mean, he's earned that.
Yeah, and I think that the guy deserves one more run at least. I think that, you know, it's not like he's playing for the Spurs. He's playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, Rob Pelinka needs to get the job done, and I appreciate, you know, Rob sitting up there talking about the standard, and it's a championship standard, and or calculus or whatever the hell he said. Like, you know, like, that's great, that's fine. But at the end of the day, I agree, like, transformative or like whatever word you want to use. At the end of the day, however you want to go about it, this has to be a championship caliber roster. And I'm tired of, oh, well, we're just going to go out and get the biggest names available. That doesn't work in the league anymore. Anybody notice that? It doesn't work in the league anymore.
And by the way, if they could they'd be a playoff team with Austin Reeves and Lonnie Walker and Anthony Davis with Rui Hachimura starting at the 4. They'd be a playoff team. But they can't keep those guys healthy. It's funny to say it out loud, but their starting 5 really is not that bad if everybody's healthy. And if you look at what the Lakers could be running out as a starting 5, dude, I'm telling you, it's not as bad as you think it is. And I think most people don't know who Lonnie Walker is, but if you're starting, the issue to me is you would be starting Anthony Davis at the 5, Rui Hachimura at the 4. I think LeBron at the 3. I think you're probably starting Lonnie Walker at the 2 and Pat Bev at the 1 at point. That starting 5's not bad, you know, because then you get Austin Reeves off the bench, you get Russ off the bench. Like, you have 8 guys that can compete across the league, but the issue is you can't keep everybody healthy. So Thomas Bryant is your starting center, and I actually think he's been a contributor.
Yeah, he's been impactful, no question about it. I mean, I think that, you know, again, you're not going to count on him to be consistently competitive or consistently contributing at the level he was, but I think this is my deal with LeBron. Like, look at how LeBron has been successful in his career. Like let's stop trying to say that LeBron needs, you know, incredible talent to win. What LeBron needs is a system that dudes do their job in, meaning, hey, Austin Reeves, come in, give me 15 off the bench. Great, you're good. I don't need you to do anything else. Right?
Exactly.
Like, just come in, do your job. Like, I look at Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis tries to do too much. That's why he gets hurt. Hey, dude, I don't know if you've taken notice over the last 20 years in the league. Dudes who get hurt a lot, they survive in the league by not trying to dunk on dudes constantly,
and it's not even dunk on dudes. It's the whole Euro step thing. It's the whole, hey, I'm a point guard in a 7-footer's body. You're not. Don't be a ball handler. Be a guy that plays on the block and shoots a 3 occasionally.
Like, just know your matchup, though, too. Like, that's the genius of Anthony Davis. Like, playing him at the 5, most nights outside of when you're playing like an Embiid or a Jokic or the best guys in the league, Anthony Davis should be able to give you 25 easily. Yeah. Like, 25 and 10 should be a cakewalk for him most nights. Like,
yeah, I totally agree.
So that's my issue. It's not that Rob Pelinka sucks. It's that Rob Pelinka's built a roster that could win, but these guys don't stay healthy. And yeah, if Anthony Davis would stay healthy, they could go places, but he's never healthy.
James Knight's still got that bromance with the Lakers, I see, Monty. It's not a bromance with the Lakers.
Well, what's the difference, though? You can say we have a bromance with the Lakers or you hate the Lakers, right? It doesn't really matter where you're at on the Lakers. The reality is they're the most relevant team in the league.
I think you have to understand who the Lakers are and where they are right now. It is... Why does everybody talk Laker basketball every day? Because it's shocking that they are at the bottom of the Western Conference.
And by the way, when they're winning, it's fun. I don't even care if you hate the Lakers. When the Lakers win, it's fun, right?
See, I don't know. The league's better when the Lakers are better. I mean, it's hard to.
Yeah.
And I know that small market teams hate when I say this, but Boston, New York, Chicago, LA. The league's better when they win.
Listen, with all due respect to Dallas, San Antonio, Portland, Salt Lake, Orlando, with all due respect, Milwaukee, like, Like, nobody gives it. Like, nobody was excited. Nobody gives a damn outside of Milwaukee.
Orlando.
When Milwaukee won, or like when Orlando. Like the most exciting thing about Orlando is Bol and
now
Paolo.
Banchero.
Those two guys together are the most exciting thing there. Not even that they win ball games. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the Lakers are on another level.
Tony S22 says, watching you guys from Miami, you have one of the best NBA content anywhere. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that.
You, bro.
You should consider joining.
Yeah, subscribe,
by the way.
Subscribe.
By the way, subscribe, Tony. 9971. We already picked up another subscriber. 29 to go.
Okay, so we have what would that be? 34 minutes left in the hour, right? So to stay on pace, we got to get to 80. We got to get to 99.80. Right?
Dude, we're not going to get 10,000 during the show.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. I believe in you guys. I believe in you even when you don't believe in you. I believe that you can take your little thumb on your little phone and you can click subscribe. I believe in your ability. And I know you watch the tape. You've got a game plan on how to do that. You cold tubbed this morning. Your thumb works really fine.
Okay. That's very interesting, Jake. By the way, I also put the join link in the comments section. Make sure you consider joining. It's $9.99 a month. And, I mean, it is at 8 o'clock. You're going to find out why you want to be a member of the program because we have a huge event coming up. We have a spring training only event coming up. And, again, if you're a member before 8 o'clock, everybody that's a member before 8 o'clock is guaranteed entry into our birthday bash on March 10th, and wait until we drop the name on you guys. Don't wait until you hear the name. Don't wait until you hear the name because we're keeping receipts.
Yep.
The 66 people that are in the membership group now are guaranteed to be in the building on March 10th, and I'm telling you,
those refunds.
I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss the birthday bash on March 10th.
Just saying, man.
We
get in the membership.
The guest list is going to be unbelievable. The prizes are going to be unbelievable. It is, I mean, if you golf, if you're a fan of cars, if you are a fan of food, like, it's going to be unbelievable what you are going to get at our birthday bash. Make sure you become a member before 8 o'clock. Click the link in the comments there. Tom says, I'd rather be 8th seed with a ton of first-round picks than the 13th seed with meh picks. But see, the Lakers, Tom, I think this is a really interesting discussion. The Lakers don't play rookies generally, for better and for worse. They don't play rookies. They traded, if you look at what they traded to get Anthony Davis, that group of guys, right? And you understand that Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, my guy in New Orleans, Brandon Ingram, thank you. They trade B.I., Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart for Anthony Davis, and they win a championship. That's who the Lakers are.
So right there, that was a good deal.
That's who the Lakers.
You won.
And now, post haste, like, hey man, you have traded Alex Caruso, or let him go rather. You have, let KCP go. You have let Kyle Kuzma go. You have let all these guys go, and Anthony Davis now is into the suck, right? And so now you're going to have to find a way to dig out of this. But they're not interested in which is so remarkable about their future first-round picks. And Jeannie Buss, the owner of the Lakers, is unwilling to move those first-round picks. And it's crazy. Teddy Wayman, what's up, my guy? Troy Cushing, good morning to you. Teddy says almost 10,000. Let's go. Let's go.
Bro. I know.
99.71.
Let's go.
Hit the like button.
Who's the next sub?
Well, and when you hit the like button, the reason that's so important, the reason we pound the like button every day on this show is because that brings a ton of new subscribers to the channel. And so when we have almost 500 views already this morning, 30 minutes into the program, we have 131 of you watching right now and only 38 likes. Hit the like button, casuals. Let's
free.
Go.
Costs you nothing.
Court McMullen says Jazz should trade Doak for AD straight up. Yeah, the Lakers will do that. Yeah, I mean, they'll end up playing the same minutes by the end of the year. Anthony Street Clothes Davis.
Anthony Street Clothes Davis.
I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
At any point, does Anthony Davis ever play 82 straight games?
No. No, and I'm here for the Anthony Street Clothes Davis trash talk. I'm about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you're not now.
He's earned it.
Lewis says, when you hit 10K, it'd be amazing as pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
You want to explain that?
I don't know what pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows are like.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Do you need to like let some things out? Do you want to air out the closet?
Lewis, my guy. What pre-workout are you taking? Yeah.
Yusuf says the only negative and its temp is that the boys shrink. Well,
dude,
when you get in that cold water,
you feel it. You feel it. That's real. That's not a joke.
But again, I'm telling you, I didn't cold shower this morning, and I don't feel as great as I usually do.
Yeah.
I don't have that top gear. Kenai Johnson says, top of the morning, fellas, just getting in. Can I hit the like button? How are you? Roger Sales, I heard of the benefits of cold blast at the end of a warm shower years ago and have been doing it for years. It has many health benefits. I don't do full minutes and time it. Too hard to corp.
I think that might mean cope. Too hard to cope?
Cope? I can tell you that right now I'm at the point where I have to time it because I don't have a real good feel on time. Because when you stand in, we're talking about cold plunges and cold showering, by the way, as part of our NBA talk this morning. When you stand in that cold shower, you just want to get out.
Yeah.
All you want to do is get out. That's it. All you want to do is get out. And it is, dude.
It's not
rough.
Easy, dude.
It is rough. Ron Nolan says 10,000 subscriber commemoration, ice bucket dump on air, no cold shower day. Today would be perfect. Do it, Monty. You don't dare do it. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Ron,
you're right.
Bro,
Ron, why don't you do it for us?
Ron, if you get in the membership, and then you can have demands like that, you know?
Yeah. Hey, man. You know.
Get in the membership.
You know. I am fully on board with that. Mr. E says, I believe Bobby Portis would give the Jazz toughness, rebounding, and good shooting. Always available. Bucks is a team to trade Conley or Clarkson to.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Portis is,
NBA sources told me yesterday that the Bucks are the leader in the clubhouse for Jay Crowder. That there is a deal essentially in principle, and the Suns are just hoping for a better deal.
I want it.
And I think the interesting thing about that Laker Rui Hachimura trade is that you kind of start to understand that deals are just not happening now because there's no urgency to move.
Mm-hmm.
The deadline's 2 weeks away. I believe it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Like you're just not. There's no reason to get all fired up right now. Like the deal has to be perfect, and those deals just are rarely perfect at this stage of time.
Yeah.
I do think in the week leading up to the deadline, you're going to see more deals happen. I was also told that Boston would love nothing more than to get John Collins from Atlanta yesterday. That Boston has tried for a good 10-day period here to figure out a way to swing John Collins.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying if you're a Jazz fan. Because if Boston's going to find a way, you're telling me you couldn't find a way? Come on now.
Yeah.
The Macho Man says there's not a deal with the Lakers to be made, especially one that includes Kessler. No, you're not trading Walker Kessler. Troy Cushing, good morning, Monty and Jake, members in Neverland.
That's right.
That's right. Anton, who's a member, says, would the Bucks want to trade Portis, though? I doubt it.
Nah.
I don't think so, and I don't think he's a fit for the Jazz. Culturally speaking, he's a tough dude to deal with. He is not a guy you want on your club, in my opinion. Not where the Jazz are. If you're an elite team, sure. Not where the Jazz are. Red Hart Norvis, good morning. He says, it's super hilarious if JC gets traded for Ingles and Grayson Allen. Not happening, though, but still would be a the greatest joke by Danny Ainge. Not happening. Eric's DD says we should trade Markkanen for a bunch of picks and get Wemby in the draft. Actually, you shouldn't. So again, this goes back to, as we talk Utah Jazz basketball on the Monty Show, this goes back to why do you want Victor Wembanyama on your roster? He is, I think we all agree, he's a project, right? I mean, he's a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a ton of bodybuilding to do. And his game, the way he plays it now, doesn't necessarily translate to the NBA. There's going to be an adjustment period.
Yeah.
Is that something that a team who says they want to win a championship as soon as possible does? Trade your best player, Lauri Markkanen, for Victor Wembanyama. That seems like a championship move. I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I don't think it does. And by the way, do you know how much money you're going to have to pay Victor Wembanyama? Do you know how much? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And I don't care about rookie scale, and he's going to be an expensive project, in my opinion. Any chance Riley and Ainge bury the grudge long enough to pull off a trade? I do think that Miami would love nothing more than to add Malik Beasley or Jordan Clarkson. The problem is, as we reported on the show yesterday, Jazz sources told us that they're not in any way, shape, or form taking Duncan Robinson in return.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly the answer that they should have, because there's no way, if you're the Utah Jazz, that you are willing to take Duncan Robinson. I don't know what it would take. And by the way, isn't Tyler Hero just a younger version of Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah.
I think he is. And so all of these people are like, oh, Tyler Hero. Well, you can't have them both, in my opinion. I don't think Tyler Hero and Jordan Clarkson work together.
I think Jordan Clarkson is more prolific than Tyler Hero. Like, I think Jordan Clarkson regularly outperforms Tyler Hero. So, I'd rather have Clarkson if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's an interesting question, Tony. I do think there's a deal to be made there. I do. Absolutely, I do. But I don't know that Duncan Robinson can be part of that deal.
Yeah.
Frankly. And if you're not going to trade Nikola Jovic to the Jazz, I don't even know that a deal happens. I'm not doing a deal with Miami without Jovic in it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. And I think that's the deal that Danny's driving. And I think that's going to be an awfully difficult deal. And again, back to Victor Wembanyama, I'd much rather have Nikola Jovic than VW every day of the week.
100%.
And I think he's a huge, in my opinion, he's a huge bucket of potential that's waiting to be developed. And I don't think we have any idea how good Jovic can be. And I'd love to find out. I would absolutely love to find out. All of our Utah Jazz talk on this show is presented by our good friends at Quack Car Wash.
Play-Doh? I have no idea. Lipstick? Apparently my car door looked like a canvas. Quack. It's my saving grace. No one else needs to know the madness of my journey. Just me.
Lipstick. The worst thing that happens in my car is my dogs. Mm-hmm. And that's why I love Quack, because the vacuums are free. And I love that they offer you the different attachments. They have the one like big attachment that does your floors and stuff. But they also have that thinner, longer tube that gets in your cup holders, gets between your seats, gets under your seats. Like, that's what I love about Quack. I get free towels, free vacuums. I get the best car wash in the business, and I'm in and out in 5-7 minutes. Yeah. That's what I love about Quack Car Wash. Make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show. Mesh, what's up? Can you guys see the Jazz packaging a bunch of picks to move to draft Scoot Henderson if that became available as an option? Oh, sure. I think Scoot Henderson's the most NBA-ready body in this draft.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it even is, to be honest with you, Mesh, I don't even think it's a thing where it's like if it becomes available. I mean, it's available. I mean, you can do that 100%. It's more about, do you want to do that?
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, is that the route you want to go? And I'm not convinced that Danny wants to go that route. I think Danny is much more opportunistic in the trade market than we all realize. And I think that, this is really his first trade deadline in control with the Utah Jazz. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's been quiet overall, but I think to what you were just saying, like, there's still plenty of time until the deadline is here, really, in NBA terms.
Yep. Marsing Outdoor, good morning to you. Players will play more if they stopped getting paid during games they sit. Yeah, but you can't. What sense does that make? I'm all here for limiting bonuses. Like, hey, if you don't play 80% of the games before the All-Star break, you can't be an All-Star. Okay, yeah. I'm good with that. Hey, you can't get your, I would be fine including games played bonuses for every player. I would be good with that. But if a player is playing and he is genuinely injured while representing a team, while playing for a team, you can't not pay him. Gordon Hayward broke his leg The first game he played for Boston, he broke his leg. You shouldn't pay him then? What sense does that make? That you can't do that.
What is this, the NFL?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Red Heart Nervous says, Monty, have you seen the clip on YouTube where AD played NBA 2K as himself and he injured himself? Yes, I have seen that. Olavi says, Monty and Jake, your sources say that Kessler and Markkanen are not going to be traded. But if they were sold anyways, what would be their market value if they were on the open market? So if they were available for trade or free agency?
Here's what I'll say on that, though. Like, I just don't think that that's a worthwhile discussion to have,
think it'd be
dude.
tough, yeah.
I think I understand. Like, I appreciate the question a lot. What is this person's name?
Olave. Yep.
Olave. Like, I appreciate the question a lot, but the reality is they are not going to trade those two. I mean, those two guys are, basically the two centerpieces that they feel that they want to build around. So to me, you can play the what if game if you want to, but I think your time is much better spent looking at like Beasley, Vando, Conley, JC, certainly, these other guys that have availability. And I think, the clip we played earlier in the show where Rob Pelinka's talking about, hey, we would, if we're going to give up picks, it's going to have to be for a younger guy that's got, a 10, what hopefully is a 10-year runway in front of him. Okay, well, maybe that's not Beasley per se, but Vando's probably got that if you develop a little bit of a jumper or a little bit more of an offensive game at a minimum, right? Like, you look at some of these other guys who have that, again, assuming you develop them, and I think that there is opportunities there for the Lakers and the Jazz. But overall, I just think that this trade market is just chilling right now. People are not going to get out in front of the timing. They're not going to get out in front of, hey, there's 2 weeks, or 2 weeks in a day, I guess it'd be 15 days until the deadline. 15 days in NBA terms is years, bro. Like, that's a long time, as far as making trades and conversations and stuff. I mean, I really wouldn't expect, and again, this is opinion, this isn't information. Just my thought, my opinion would be that I really wouldn't expect things to get going until, 5 days out, 4 days out to the deadline. Like, that's really when you start seeing things pick up, because it's like, okay, deadline's here. I've had a ton of conversations. Yep. All right, let's start trying to put some stuff together.
Yeah, and I think there's just this unreal expectation that trades should be happening and they're easy to make. And NBA trades are incredibly difficult to make. They're not things that, hey, one phone call, hey, why don't you give me Joey and I'll send you Steve, and why don't you take my second round pick and we'll call it good.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's not going to happen because it's really difficult. You have to match up salaries. You have to make sure that the right guy doesn't go to the right player. And the one thing that worries you about the Utah Jazz, I'm telling you, go back to that Bojan Bogdanovic deal, because there's a lot of people who believe the Lakers are going to give Detroit a first-round pick to get Bojan Bogdanovic. And if they get Bojan and Bagsnatchevich goes there and they start winning games, you decided not to trade Bojan Bogdanovic to the Lakers for a first-round pick because you just wanted to put a thumb in their eye because you were proving a point.
Yeah.
And so you traded him to Detroit for Kelly Olynyk and Saban Lee, who you immediately bought out and really was never a factor on this club. And you're probably trading Kelly Olynyk at the deadline. And
all right, we're going to move on here.
I mean, that's a really scary proposition.
Yeah.
That you tried to screw the Lakers, and the Lakers wound up screwing you by sending a first-round pick to somebody else other than you that should be in your portfolio.
Yep.
That should really worry you. It doesn't matter who you trade with. It matters what you get in return. I don't care if the Lakers win because you traded them Jordan Clarkson, or that Mike Conley goes to the Clippers and they win an NBA championship. I don't care. What did I get in return for that? And what did I do with that asset I got in return for Mike? That's all that should matter to you. Trying to screw the Lakers is exactly why you've never won an NBA championship.
Yeah.
That mindset is why you've never won an NBA championship, in my opinion. James Knight says, Bucks have Holiday at the point, and he's a genuine star. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is,
He's
man.
not, I wouldn't even say he's a genuine star. He is a shot maker. He is a clutch shot maker. He showed that in the playoffs. Eric and Raleigh says VW needs to put on 150 pounds. Okay, I think
maybe you know what he should do? He should get on the all Zion diet. You know what I mean?
Well, by the way, did you guys hear that Zion Williamson's out at least 2 more weeks? Yeah, at least 2 more. By the way, we picked up another sub, 99.72.
Okay.
We are just 28 away from 10,000.
Come on, we're trying to cross 10,000 before the show's over. We usually end the show around 9 o'clock Mountain Time. I know we have people listening all over the country. Like, come on. It's not difficult to subscribe.
Nope, hit the like button. If you're here, all 168 of you, that'd be great. Skynet is here.
Okay,
Skynet,
hold on. Let me get the. All right, here we go. Okay.
Infowars.com.
Hey, Skynet, can you please call the Alien Nation and have them subscribe to the Monty Show on YouTube?
Yes.
That'd be great. If they could hit the like button a couple of times to help as well, that'd be great. He says, I will hold jumping on the Wembanyama wagon until he's proven himself with the big boys. Totally agree.
Agreed.
Wemby equals Chet Holmgren 2.0, but Wemby's better than Chet. I'm telling you.
And what do they have in common? Neither of them have played an NBA game yet.
Exactly right. Brendan Butler says VW is a unicorn. Unicorns are not real. Dude's going to be Odin 2.0. Ow.
Jesus.
Good Lord. Greg Oden, was never a thing. NY Monty fan, sorry, but I'm not a big enough risk taker to draft VW. If he were the number 1, I would trade that pick away. That's what I'm talking about. Garrett Mears, good morning to you, Mr. Member of the Monty Show. I'd rather trade picks for a proven talent than draft VW and hope he fits in the league. Oof. Exactly right.
People have come around.
You guys get it.
People have come around on VW. They understand
totally
that just because Buddy is 20 feet tall and weighs 80 pounds doesn't mean that he's going to, dominate the league. Buddy. There's a process. Yeah, he's Buddy until he shows me that he can stay healthy and he can drop 25 and 10 every single night, dude.
See, NY Monty fan showing why he's one of our best. He says, I'd rather drive a scooter than a VW. Not interested in always injured, unproven stars like Scoot versus Volkswagen versus Scooter.
Yeah, like
a
scooter.
one-wheel versus a Volkswagen.
Right.
After the street closed Davis.
Exactly. He always. Brendan Butler says Danny is waiting for his desperation to peak. I don't disagree with that. Teddy Wayman says the Jazz need to trade for DeRozan. I'm a huge D-Row fan, but that ain't going to happen. I think the Lakers have a legitimate shot at DeMar DeRozan. If they can find a third team, I think they have a shot. Boyd Lake, good morning to you, sir. Is trading outside your conference or division a thing in the NBA? That's many times a thing in the NFL, or at least it seems to be. I don't think it should be.
Look at A-Raj. They want to trade him to the AFC, right? That's been their stated sort of mission with it. And I think that when there's levels to it. So when you are Bron, they're definitely not going to want to trade you in the Western Conference. Not that the Lakers are trying to trade Bron, but you get my point. Like, you're not going to want to trade a star level, top tier, like any top 10 player. You don't want to make a trade inside your conference. You don't want to do that.
Mark Hales says you have to make a trade and the other team wins the championship. They are going to trade with you again. I agree.
And
I think that's
so
really
looked
well
down upon.
Yeah.
Like, why is it such a negative thing? Like, I hear this from Jazz fans sometimes, as an example. Well, we don't want to do business with the Lakers because, if we give them Malik, then they're going to win a championship.
That's right.
Well, who cares if they win a championship? That doesn't, like, you're in two different places here.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
All I care about is that the Jazz win an NBA championship in the next 5 seasons.
Yeah.
That's the edict. That's it. That next year, okay, you're going to probably be a very similar team, maybe a tick better than you are this year, right? 2 seasons from right now, this team should be fighting for the number 1 spot in the Western Conference at the All-Star break.
Yeah.
And they should be in good shape salary cap-wise and in good shape with roster build. That's all that matters. And I'm telling you, it's absolutely possible. And there's a word in this comment right here. Hero JC, practically similar, have the same role, but Hero's ceiling is way below JC's now. I agree. Hero won't be the player that JC is. But listen to this line. Hero may fit the Jazz timeline, but I would prefer the Jazz to work on Sexton. Timeline.
Yeah.
I agree that Hero fits the timeline. Like, hey, and this is a Jordan Clarkson contract conversation. Let's come back to that in 10 minutes because, football 50, 10 of the hour, every hour on the Monty Show is presented by our good friends at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Let's go. Tonight, by the way, is date night in the Monty house. So we are going to the Natural History Museum.
Wait, I thought you said date night and a museum.
Yes, we're going on a date,
It's actually
Mrs.
really
Monty and
cool.
I, to the Natural History Museum.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
We're now members of the Natural History Museum for
Wow.
$90.
See, membership on this show's $9. He paid $90.
$9.99. $9.99.
See, it's a good value proposition here,
To
boys.
be a member of the Monty Show exclusive group. You get exclusive access to our members-only chat on Instagram, on jazz nights, game nights, every night. Absolutely worth the price. $9.99 also gets you an exclusive video every day. If you were an exclusive member on this program, you knew that the Jazz were having trouble getting a first-round pick for Jordan Clarkson before anybody else. Hook it up for $9.99. Hook it up at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Hey, let's go. The marinara meatball are spectacular. You got to hook it up with Papa Murphy's Pizza. Use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your purchase at $25 or more at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Can we talk about our guy, Damar Hamlin, please? So we had a viral YouTube short yesterday on is Damar Hamlin dead or alive? There are people out there who really believe Damar Hamlin is dead.
Skynet, can you confirm or deny that Damar is dead?
Yeah, Josh Allen believes that you guys are idiots.
Yeah, that's stupid. One, that's Damar's swag. That's what he likes. He likes wearing that. Two, he was in the locker room with us pregame. So yes, that was Damar. There's absolutely zero chance. That's
okay.
Damar Hamlin. That's our guy. That's our brother. He was with us pregame, postgame. He was up in the suite with his family, his little brother, 100%. So people need to stop.
People need to stop. Damar Hamlin's not dead. What do you make of this, Jake? Where do you think this stuff comes from?
I just think it's classic conspiracy theory food to eat here. This is, hey, guys. Damar showed up in a hooded jacket with white sunglasses on. Did you guys see that he lightened his skin? Yeah, bro, never mind that he's in sort of a dark space and there's a bright-ass light on him. That would make anybody's skin look lighter than it is. Trust me, I know. I do video every single day and play around with the color machine. Yeah, it makes you look way brighter than you are.
No. The best part of this is Josh Allen makes a great point. That's who Damar's been all season long.
Yeah.
He always has sunglasses on. He always covers up like that.
It's his drip.
Like, this is not like some secret thing, and I don't understand why we all are obsessed with, conspiracy theory. Kennedy was killed by an astronaut who was on the moon in the grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll.
Like, we have this desire to obsess over conspiracies that, frankly, just are not there, man. Like, if we didn't learn that during elections and the moon landing was done in a studio in Burbank.
Oh, the vaccines.
Come on. Yeah, that's the other thing with Damar. The conspiracy theory is Damar Hamlin is dead because he took the vaccine and it stopped his heart. Get out of here, man. Are you being serious right now? What about Aaron Rodgers? Are we being serious right now? Aaron Rodgers said something shocking yesterday. Mm-hmm. Is Aaron Rodgers willing to take a pay cut?
I don't think there'd be a scenario where I'd come back and that would be the number. I think it would definitely things would have to shift.
It wasn't Aaron Rodgers Tuesday on the Pat McAfee show yesterday.
Which I hate, by the way. Can I just
The Pat
say,
McAfee
dude,
show?
No, I don't hate Pat's show. No.
Okay.
The Pat
I was going to
McAfee show
say.
is fine. Yeah, he's got a good show.
Come on.
But I really despise this concept that Aaron Rodgers gets Tuesdays on this show and that show and get like, I understand
dude,
from
it's
Pat's.
a branding position.
Right. I get it from Pat's perspective. I get it. Like, I understand it's Aaron Rodgers, right? Like, take advantage while strike while the iron's hot, as they say. Totally get it. But this guy is not Tom Brady. This guy is not like, in all time, he's won more than anybody. We got to see him as much as possible. Dude, like, get out of here with that, bro. Like, we know you're not getting paid $60 million a year this year. We know they're going to trade you to the AFC.
I said $60 million a year.
Like, when okay, He's no Zachy Poo, but he'll do when the owner of the Jets is coming out and saying, yeah, I'll cough up a first-round pick for Aaron Rodgers.
60.
Dude, come on.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers has a $60 million number this year.
3 years and $150 million. Come on, man. Come on.
And they've got to wait until the summer to trade him because it lowers his, I think he's got a $40 million dead cap number, and it lowers that dead cap number to $15 million. So if he doesn't go back to the Packers, and by the way, on the show yesterday, he said it would be cool to finish my career with the Packers. But if he doesn't go back to the Packers are going to pay a minimum of $15 million not to have him.
Yeah, and the real issue for the Packers is they got nothing behind them. With all due respect, like you don't have a backup. You don't have a next guy yet.
Yeah. Okay. Jeff Johnson says Damar isn't dead, but that guy there was just a body double to pump up the fans, dude. He's just still recovering like we saw last week. So wait, why would Josh Allen lie about this? Why would everybody lie about this? Why wouldn't you just have Damar on his couch or in a hospital bed with oxygen on like they have been pumping up the fans?
Listen, would you prefer Buddy to be rolling around in a hospital bed with an IV in at the Bills Stadium?
But why would you pull this prank to fire up the fans? It would fire up the fans more if you had Damar on, let's say he was on his couch or in his recliner at home because he can't go out and he's got oxygen on. Have him record a message. But like that would pump up the fans far more than not being able to see him in a luxury suite, man. They couldn't, the people on the field could not see Damar in the luxury suite because of the snow.
Yeah.
But are you serious? Geoff?
Yeah,
Come on now, Geoff.
You're not being Jeff right now. You're being Geoff.
Boyd Lake says, dude probably gets hounded in public. That's how you dress if you want to stay at least semi-private.
Yeah.
Aaron may be dead. Aaron. Oh, look at this. The right is wrong. Upside down letter dude says, cuddle buds that do sports and say stuff isn't fake. Where are the Lamanites?
I don't even know what that means, bro.
Well, hey, man. Hey, right is wrong. Before you take off, can you hit the like button, please? That would be another sub. 99.73. Let's go. You guys really believe that this Damar Hamlin thing was fake?
I don't.
Come on.
I don't.
Severe, good morning. Jeremy Severe, a member, says Aaron Rodgers started the Damar conspiracy while smoking ayahuasca.
Well,
see, that explains it.
There you go.
That explains it. Absolutely. Come on now. Brady does his podcast. Why not Aaron Rodgers? Listen, the Aaron Rodgers Tuesday thing on PMS is just, it's branding. It's perfect.
Wait. I thought you said on PMS.
Yeah, Pat McAfee show.
Oh, okay. Pat McAfee show. Okay.
Pat McAfee.
So is this TMS now?
The Monty Show.
We are TMS?
Tim Monty's show.
Right.
The Monty Show.
Right.
Of course it is. Jeremy Bolton, the mayor of Monty Town. Aaron is the leader of the Illuminati.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Like, come on.
Okay. Eric and Raleigh says, Ron Fadgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Brett Favre and his thumb. Ron Nolan says, what are those tasty beverages you guys are swirling on the show? Rockstar Recovery, baby.
Yep.
Although that might change soon, by the way. Football 50, 10 of the hour, every hour, presented by our good friends at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Dudes, you get stuck. Why haven't you done the meatball marinara yet? What is it? Whoa, that's the wrong sound. Why haven't you?
Right.
Hello? Anybody? Why haven't you done the meatball marinara yet? I'm telling you, it is life-changing.
At Papa Murphy's, we do more than just pizza. We do meatballs and marinara.
Papa Murphy's does meatballs?
Oh, I think you mean I do the meatballs and marinara?
And how do you do it, Dad?
How do I do it? How do I do it?
Oh, well, we do it with savory ground beef
covered in tangy marinara. That's how, honey.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza.
And don't forget the meatballs.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Papa Murphy's, use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your purchase at $25 or more at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Love our guys at Papa Murphy's. Are great partners on the show. And again, I'm telling you, my Papa Murphy's order, pizza, traditional crust, barbecue sauce, and then a pile of awesomeness. And usually it's mozzarella. But when you order your Papa Murphy's pizza in the Papa Murphy's app, which you should download right now while you're watching the show.
Do it.
You should absolutely get the herb mix. The herb mix is a difference maker. Green onion, difference maker. You get a barbecue chicken pizza. Crust, barbecue sauce, mozzarella. Chicken. Herb. You get the green onion to top off that barbecue chicken, dude. Onion mix, dude. I'm telling you, it is the key to a happy, successful life.
Yeah.
Did I just say Papa Murphy's Pizza is a key to a happy, successful life?
Yes.
I believe I did. Papa Murphy's Pizza, use the promo code Monty25. All right, 7 o'clock on the TMS show. Program. Should we start calling it TMS? Like Pat, that's a good point. Pat McAfee, who's the biggest star in sports talk, says PMS, Pat McAfee show.
So he says that. I don't listen enough to know if that's a nomenclature.
Oh yeah, but see, you're a Jim Rome guy.
Yeah,
I am a Pat McAfee guy more than I'm a Jim Rome guy.
Here's the deal: the difference is, and we'll get to talking here in a second. But the difference is that you're in the sports talk cycle. You're constantly listening to somebody. Where me, I like what I like, and then I'm out. I'm not listening to anyone in this town. I'm listening to a couple of guys nationally. I'm doing my
You're
homework,
fully off the Cowherd bandwagon now.
Cowherd has just lost my respect, dude.
He has.
Like you're once Joy was off the show, and like you like, I don't know, Fox product right now in the sports talk world just feels very scripted, like, you know, A plus B equals C, no personality type stuff. And I'm not here for that. I want funny. I want personality. I want fun. Like, that's what I want. And yeah, I do think PMS does a good job of mixing that in. And the only thing I don't understand about their show is just the whole big, like, they have this massive set that they do the show on, and they have multiple people. And the first time I ever saw it, it reminded me of how Dan Patrick feels, in the sense that Dan has a lot of guys as part of his show too. Yeah, the Danimal, right? He has a lot of guys as part of his set too. So I don't know. I'm not saying Pat McAfee's a bad show. He has a great show. Clearly, he's got a great personality. Like, it works. I love it in small spurts, but I can't do. I am here for Pat McAfee like maybe 10 minutes a day. That's what I can do. I can't do like hours of Pat McAfee. Okay, I think it's just a different show because Pat stands up. Pat, like Pat has all of these different things, right? That he does. I just think Pat is a different slice of life. So your favorite sports talk is Jim Rome. There's no doubt about that. Well, is that correct? Yeah, I mean, I would say generally, but I think that Rome is just a very different, like, feel, right? Like, Rome is very much in his own thing, like his own sort of category, which I kind of like and hate. Like, I hate that he does I think he does too many guests. I think he's constantly putting on writer guy. You know what I mean? Romy. Romy. And I think that Romy, like, has all these relationships, and it's cool. It's great. It's why he's been successful. But I think, I don't know. Who do you guys like nationally in sports talk? Here on the Monty Show, presented by The Advocates, theadvocates.com. The best injury attorneys in the business, ain't even close. Theadvocates.com. I'm telling you, I've known the guys, Matt Driggs and his cohorts over at The Advocates. They have a great staff of attorneys. And we talk about this all the time, that when you get in a major auto wreck, like more snow this morning, for those of us that are here in the great state of Utah, it is snowing again this morning in Utah, and the roads were hellacious coming to work, frankly. Bangor was sketch as hell. And when you get in an accident, it's one of the most difficult days of your life. You total your car, you get in those situations, you know full well how difficult those situations are, and you understand that, hey man, with the advocates, they're going to fight for you. They're going to represent you. They are going to battle so that you get what you have coming to you, so that you are somebody that can worry about getting healthy. You can worry about getting that new car, because they're not going to reach into your pocket. You don't pay them a consultation fee. You don't pay them some big retainer. No, friends. At the Advocates, you don't pay the Advocates until they win your case.
theadvocates.com. For all of our listeners in Phoenix, we cannot wait to see you at spring training. Oh, by the way, did I mention that they have an office now in Phoenix? They're open for business in Arizona. Theadvocates.com. Chat with them live online right now. Theadvocates.com. You can click the Talk to an Attorney button live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At The Advocates. A lot going on the show this morning. We are closing in ever so closely to 10,000 subscribers on the program. We are at 9974. Wow. 26 to go.
Yes.
Let's go. 26 to go. Let's get a couple of your thoughts on Sports Talk. Brandon Whiteside says Rome is lame like Jerry Springer. Pat all day, former athlete, has all the connections and actually funny. I think I've listened to Jim for 20 years at this point, more than that probably. Jim is an acquired taste. I think his sense of humor is an acquired taste, but nobody gets bigger names than Jim Rome. I mean, and again, Aaron Rodgers is great. He goes on Jim Rome's show at least twice a season.
Right.
So it's not every week. It's not Aaron Rodgers Tuesday. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it just is what it is with Pat. And I like Pat. Pat makes me laugh. I agree. Jeff Johnson, good morning. Thanks for being a member, Jeff. He says Cowherd has gone downhill a little. I agree, unfortunately. I miss Joy Taylor on that show.
And,
I would agree with that.
I think that the female voice in sports talk radio is immensely underrated. I think that if you can there is good female sports talk talent out there that can really make a big impact on your show. And for Romy, that's one of the things that'll never happen on his show. Not because he's not about it. It's just not the way his show is set up, But like for Pat, I could totally see hey, we're adding this female voice, or we're doing, there are options out there. And so for me, I really feel like that is an underrated thing in sports talk. So when Joy left Colin, I'm not going to say I was pissed about it, but I was not all that amused about it because I felt like she brought good balance.
No, and I think Joy's immensely talented. I think Joy can do whatever she wants to do. Let's see. Eric in Raleigh says, eat Papa Murphy's for lunch while getting your car washed at Quick Quack while ordering Traeger smokers so you can smoke yourself dinner. I mean, it's the plan for life.
Yes.
It is. Jeremy Bolton says, screw good communication, screw dating your wife. The real key to happiness is PPM, Papa Murphy's Pizza.
That's right.
I mean,
That's right.
I don't know what else you could say about that.
What else do you say?
I don't know. Kurt Meyer says TMJ sounds like a dental problem.
Okay.
I don't know about TMJ. Arlington Bears, the very first member of the program, says nothing would make me more happy than the Packers going winless in 2023. Speak it into reality, friend.
Yes.
Speak it into reality.
I want, what is it? Jordan Love, I believe it is, right?
I'm here.
I want it.
I want it. Giggity says any conspiracies that require several people to lie has no chance to be true. And he's talking about Damar Hamlin. Again, just listen to Josh Allen talk about this Damar Hamlin thing.
Yeah, that's stupid. One, that's Damar's swag. That's what he liked. He likes wearing that. Two, he was in the locker room with us pregame. So yes, that was Damar. There's absolutely zero chance. That's Damar Hamlin. That's our guy. That's our brother. He was with us pregame, postgame. He was up in the suite with his family, his little brother, 100%. So people need to stop.
You need to stop doing this.
Yeah.
Stop it. Josh Allen just called you stupid.
Yeah.
Why would Josh Allen go so far out of his way? Are you telling me that the Bills and the NFL and CBS and you think all of these people were in cohorts to make it seem that Damar Hamlin left the house and went to the Bills game? Why would they do that? I just don't understand why they would do it. What sense does it make? What's the why? If you are a believer in this, what is the reasoning behind it? What's the why?
There's not a why.
And for everybody that's like full-on conspiracy guy that says Damar Hamlin's dead, because if you, and you shouldn't, don't go searching the interwebs for Damar Hamlin's dead.
I'm going to Bing Damar Hamlin's dead. You're not.
Don't.
You're not.
I'm telling you.
Stupid.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Kurt Meyer says it's another fake moon landing.
Wow.
Severe says the only conspiracy that I really care about is what is in the Jack in the Box taco.
Dude,
I'm here for that.
Dude,
I'm here for that.
Saratoga Springs, get your ass moving because I want Jack in the Box.
I'm here for that. I am telling you, I'm gonna. And Chris doesn't know this yet. I'm hoping Chris has a dog. I've worked it out with. Yeah, I've worked it out with Chris's dog, Chris Karn. That I'm going to sleep in his doghouse in the backyard so that I can be that much closer to my Jack in the Box taco every morning.
It's probably different than what you're thinking, though.
I'm not really sure what Chris or his wife would say about that, but you know, I cannot. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Fat Jesus says Matt Jones and Myron Metcalf on Sunday morning ESPN are the most entertaining. I agree that Matt Jones is fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Bolton says maybe we could get Tanner and Holly Rowe to do an RSL podcast here in the Valley. We could call it Why Listen with TNH.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow, bro.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Dude.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, make sure you hit the like button. Again, we've had about 750 views this morning in the last hour. 99.75.
Let's go.
Let's go. 25 away from 10,000.
Come on.
20. You guys.
Do it.
We are 25 away from 10,000 subs on the show. The fact that our YouTube channel is
that close, bro.
25 away from 10,000 subscribers, you guys. Unbelievable. You guys make the world go round. Unbelievable. Man, I am so stoked by that. Please hit the like button. Every day that we get to 200 likes on this show, we get a ton of it. Yeah, we picked up 99 subscribers yesterday on this channel.
Yep.
It's unbelievable, and it's because you guys like our content, and you comment on it, and you tell YouTube it's good by doing that.
Yes.
So let's go hook it up. Where do we want to go here? I think this Laker conversation with Rob Pelinka is really compelling. This sound from Rob Pelinka with the Lakers, and I know that you're all Laker haters, but this conversation about whether or not the Utah Jazz are a championship organization is fascinating to me. Because if I said to you, look at the NBA, who are the championship organizations? Well, certainly the first one that should come to mind is the Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
I think they have sold out every single way to win championships year after year after year. Whether it was Durant, whether it is paying Steph $50 million a year, like building a new arena, like I mean, all of this stuff that they have continually done. Drafting well, Kuminga and Wiseman, and my guess is they're going to trade James Wiseman, but that's just my opinion. Like, I think they're the gold standard in the NBA, right? But if I said to you, are the LA Lakers a championship organization? I don't know that they are. I don't know that you can say they are. But listen to Rob Pelinka right here and then answer that question.
Yeah, I think the calculus for the Lakers is to win a championship or not. There's no in between or incremental growth. So as we analyze opportunities, we have to do it through that lens. And I said this at the beginning of the season. If there's an opportunity to get all the way to the end and win a championship, there's no resource we'll hold on to if we feel like that's there. But at the same time, the completely unwise thing to do would be to shoot a bullet early and then not have it later when you have a better championship move you could make. So that's a really delicate calculus, and it's something that the entire front office, we evaluate with all the moves. And if we see a move that puts us as the front runner to get another championship, the 18th one here, we'll make it. And if that move doesn't present itself, we'll be smart and make it at a later time.
I love that answer. Yeah. And I know that Jazz fans, that's probably going to piss you off. But, Jake, isn't that the exact answer that Rob Pelinka, the general manager of the LA Lakers, should have?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think that Rob Pelinka, obviously what first thing needs to be said is he has a job to do, so, like, part of me is like, well, he needs to say that. I mean, that he is the guy that's leading the charge on building a championship team and organization. So, like, I would expect nothing less. But I also think that Rob Pelinka obviously is acutely aware that actually is the standard. And I think, if you've never been to Crypto Arena where the Lakers play, what used to be Staples Center, if you've never been there, you walk in that building, and when you walk into the arena itself, you see the court, you see the bowl, there is an air of just excellence in that building. You understand, wow, hey, look at the rafters. You see the Kings, you see the Lakers, you see all these names, all the names you know and love hanging up there. It's just, there's an essence about it that you don't get other
a certain
places.
feeling when you walk.
Yes.
Just when you're standing outside. First of all, it starts outside with LA Live and all the championship statues and the Hall of Famers and the legends. And I think you're getting closer to that. Believe it or not. And I say this in all sincerity. I think the Utah Jazz are getting closer to that. I think with the renovations that Ryan Smith has done at soon-to-be Delta Center, I think the renovations have gone really well. I think the statues, I think the note, I think the young, aggressive attitude, the Toyota clubs, the not a bad seat in the house, this Danny Ainge trading Rudy and Don, the thing that I'm really excited about, this new TV deal that they're going to announce soon, man, this is it, dude. This is the push. I think you're looking at a new generation of Utah Jazz basketball, but are they championship material?
Yeah.
Is Ryan Smith a championship caliber owner in the NBA? And I think as a Jazz fan, that's what you should really care about. And I feel like they are. And this is why I say I would love to get your opinion on this. Where are you guys at on this thing? Do you believe that they are do you believe that the Jazz are doing everything that they can do to sell out the arena, bring in the best talent, and win a championship? Arlington Bears says, I've been married 20 years. I have a huge doghouse. Please make sure you change the blankets out there. It's been a cold.
How about that?
Cold winter. Tyler P says the Lakers are slowly turning into the Knicks. Not slowly. But if they do, this is the thing that scares you about the Knicks, the Nets, the Lakers. They're one deal away. They're always one deal away.
Yeah.
They're one trade deadline away.
Yep.
They made a mistake last year and took Russell Westbrook over DeMar. What if they had taken DeMar over Russell Westbrook?
And what if they take DeMar now? What if you still acquire that guy?
You're one move away. You're that close to it. You know what I mean? You are. Yes. You're that close to it. And I think when you look at the way that the Jazz are operating, do you ever believe that the Jazz will operate the way the Lakers operate? We'll see. Eric and Raleigh says the Lakers are no longer a championship aspiration. Okay.
Championship organization.
Yeah. I think they have championship aspirations every single year. I do. Boston is the gold standard, but Boston doesn't win. Boston hasn't won since the KG years. And are they close now? Yeah. How did you lose that series to Golden State last year? You're not a championship organization.
Yeah, and it begs the question. And again, I'm not trying to be hot take guy. Is Jason Tatum that dude? I think he is top 5 regular season dude for sure. By anyone's measurement right now, he's one of those guys for sure. But the question is, when does he win the first one? When does he cross that line? Because now, I go all the way back to that moment for young Jason Tatum, where he dunked on Bron and did the chest bump, and then Bron eliminated him, and he's taken several leaps forward. He has, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. But at what point do you win a championship? That's the ultimate question.
Well, that's a big one.
And if we're going to sit here and we're going to say that Boston's the gold standard, I have to sit here and I have to disagree, because the Lakers have a championship more recently than Boston does. So let's not lose sight of the fact that the Lakers still have won more recently.
Yeah, and I think that when you look at the Jazz and you understand who they are and where they are, there's no reason that they can't operate this way. But what do we always talk about with this team? Wow, the jersey reveal, and that they don't employ a full-time video staff, and that they are, the purple's coming next year, and we're not trading JC. JC's our guy. And Joe Ingles is our guy.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Come on.
That's not championship basketball. Championship basketball is, hey, we had to move Joe Ingles. We didn't want to. We love Joe Ingles. He'll always be a Jazz man, but we had to move him. We traded Jordan Clarkson at the deadline here, not because we wanted to, because A, this really helps Jordan compete for a championship in his prime. And B, it really helps this organization take a big step forward. And that's where we all are. We love Jordan. We appreciate everything Jordan's done. I mean, the tribute video we're going to make for him, I would love to have Ryan Smith say, the tribute video we're going to make for Jordan Clarkson is going to be off the hook. Because he won a Sixth Man of the Year here. It's a pivotal part. Like, that's championship basketball. Have the balls to trade Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma. Did it work out? No, it didn't. You won you won a championship. Kyle Kuzma has gotten much, much, much better in Washington than he ever was in LA.
But that's precisely why it's hard to trade him, because you knew he was going to get better, with more opportunity, but you couldn't give him that opportunity.
Some breaking news in the NBA from Shams. Speaking of Brandon Ingram, how about Brandon Ingram back with the New Orleans Pelicans tonight against the Timberwolves, barring a setback? By the way, did you guys hear the time? Williamson's out 2 more weeks at a minimum with a strained hamstring.
Yeah.
Fact.
Brandon Ingram's the best player on that team. And if he's back, see, the Western Conference now becomes exponentially more difficult if Brandon Ingram comes back. Because when you look at the Clippers now being healthy, anybody notice Kawhi had 25, PG had 27, and Terrence Mann starting had 17 points last night. Oh, by the way, Reggie Jackson, somebody probably told Reggie that they're going to trade for Mike Conley. 26 minutes, 19 points, 5 dimes, and 3 boards last night.
Reggie's going to Reggie.
And they smoked the LA Lakers. But then you start to understand that, where's New Orleans? Nobody talks about New Orleans. But New Orleans is 4th in the West. You guys. And they're doing this without BI, and they're doing this without Zion.
And now, some guy named Lonzo Ball.
And now, Ball's not even, but they're doing this with Arroyo. Right? But I think the Ball signing trade thing was actually a good, he's never going to be he just can't stay healthy. Yeah. And it hurts me as a Bulls fan to say that. But, I mean, CJ McCallum's been carrying that team.
Yeah.
This is a big return for them. Brandon Ingram's got to stay healthy. Because I'm telling you, that club is legit. Whether you like the Pelicans or not, and I hate New Orleans. I am not a...
They're just a try-hard team. They are, and that's fine. It's fine.
Arroyo drives me crazy. He's that guy he'll throw an inbound pass and be like, like he will literally inbound the ball and flex like he just won a championship. He drives me crazy. Homie drives me crazy. He's a good player. He's a great story, but he drives me crazy. 99-76.
There we go.
24 to go to 10,000.
There we go.
Sorry, I got excited there. All of our NBA and Utah Jazz talk on the Monty Show, presented by our good friends at Quack Car Wash. And anytime you think of Quack Car Wash, don't you have to think of can't stop, won't stop?
Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you the secret to impressing my neighbors, the Wyatt coworkers, you name it. I just swing by Quack. It seriously takes 2 minutes, and people can't stop, won't stop checking me out. Getting a clean car is definitely my best life hack. Kids are messy, camping's dirty, but my truck sure isn't.
Yeah, make sure you check them out. Quack Car Wash all over the valley. I'm telling you now, was just there yesterday again, and the car looks great. I love that when it's busy, that you're still 5, 7, maybe 8 minutes. The line was out to the street. We were out of there in less than 7 minutes, man. Like, you're in and out. And I love that you roll up. They put in your license plate. They come up to you and go, hey, Monty, here's your dashboard wipe. They give you a free, moist cloth to wipe your dashboard down. And I said to the girl, hey, I need a muddy duck. Car is kind of wrecked. And, yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, okay. Anything else we can help you with? And then she's waving to the guy in the tunnel who waves back, sprays the front of my car, sprays the back of my car. Do. Puts it in neutral, pulls it in there, done. You're in and out. It's great. I love Quack Car Wash. Make sure you tell them you heard about it On the Monty Show, Lopes fan Gabe says 94 likes and only 24 to 10K. Let's go.
Let's go.
How about you guys? We're almost at 10,000. I know I keep saying it.
Like I really do feel like we shouldn't skip over it though. Like I like it is. It's not the 10,000 subs is not important for the sake of 10,000 subs. It's important as just a benchmark of, hey, we basically went from like I think 115 or whatever we had to 10,000 in under 2 years. And that's and you see, like, for those of you who are new on the show, you don't know because you're new on the show that we've only been in this studio at the Maverick Center where the Utah Grizzlies play for what, a couple months
3
now?
months.
3
Yeah, 3
months.
months.
Like we used to do this show at a different location, and we were able to build this show because people used to tip us regularly and do things, but that changed because now we rolled out memberships. And like, so you're seeing the evolution of the show literally happen in front of your eyes, and it's a really cool thing.
99.77 now. Let's go.
Man.
Love you guys. Jazzkitball. Okay, I love that name. Yeah, 1 game ahead of the Jazz. Who's 1 game ahead of the Jazz? The Jazz are 10 out, 25 and 25. Phoenix is 9.5. Dallas 9.5. The Clippers are 9. So the Clippers have been injured all year, or they're managing their dudes' loads.
Managing loads.
I mean the Clippers are better than the Jazz.
Yeah.
New Orleans is too. The thing that scares you about New Orleans is they're in the middle of the Western Conference with all their guys hurt. I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it. I really don't. Marsing Outdoors says Clarkson's story is like McAfee from the Panthers to the Niners. Carolina loved him, but knew McAfee deserved a chance to compete now in his prime, and surprised the Panthers are now set up better for the future. I don't think anybody wants to trade Jordan Clarkson. I would love it if he'd sign his extension and make $16 million a year for the next 3 years.
I really don't care if you think it's sus.
But he ain't doing that.
Yeah.
And he has told them he'd like to be traded to a championship contender. And I think part of that is, hey, that's not a bad thing for the Jazz. But the other part is he's played really well for you. Give him a chance to win a ring. Capio. 2 eyes. Is that an E? Doesn't 2 eyes turn into an E? Capio. The league is all baby-faced kids. I mean, it's turning into a young man's game. There's no doubt about that. Jazzkitball. I'm going to have to work on that name. Jazzkitball says Pelicans are not legit. They will be hurt. You can't argue with that. Zion's always hurt.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, BI's always hurt. You can't argue with that. You're not wrong. Brett Burnett says Warriors can't be duplicated as they cheated by paying the luxury tax as a repeater. They cheated. Well, how is that cheating?
It's not cheating, dude.
Isn't that the rules of the
That's
collective
quite
bargaining?
literally the rules of
the collective
of
bargaining
like,
agreement?
Yeah, like come on.
But why can they do that? They're in a major market. They have a beautiful arena at Chase Center.
Oh, let's be real about it. Let's be real. Why can they do that? Yeah, because they drafted really well, 10 years ago.
Yeah, and
right?
they make more money than most people.
And they make more money because
What are
they
we
win
talking
basketball games because they drafted really well.
Yep.
So let's not say that they cheated. They didn't cheat anything.
Yeah, the Warriors didn't cheat. McKinley Cutler. Yeah, but the Pelicans seem to have the same problem as the Clippers. Water's wet and Zion and Ingram are injured. My guy.
McKinley,
Water's wet,
Bro.
McKinley. That's my dude right there.
Let's see. First team all waters wet would be Chris Paul, Zion Williamson, Anthony Street Clothes Davis. Thanks, Chuck. Lonzo Ball. Like, you look at all these guys, and they're just always hurt, man.
Yep. Let's go. Smash the like button. Over 100 likes.
Let's go. Great
Let's
work.
go. Nice job. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. Jazzkitball says the Kings are legit. They are. They are. And I think, the guy that nobody talks about, everybody's talking about De'Aaron Fox. Nobody is talking about Keegan Murray in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a name you need to talk about more because, and I know he's not going to get Rookie of the Year push, but Keegan Murray, I think Keegan Murray and the way that they have come together off the floor. You have had, and trust me, when I lived in Sacramento and covered the Kings in the heyday of the Christie, Bibby, Weber, Vlade days, like you always knew they had chemistry issues there. But now they're a group of dudes that like each other. And maybe the Halliburton trade, as panned as it was, As much as people hated the Halliburton trade, I think that trade has worked fine. Because I also think whatever they have done to plug in De'Aaron has worked fantastically well. I mean, it's worked fantastically well. So, yeah, I think, absolutely, Jazzkabal, they are legit. Tyler P. says the Pelicans are the most injured team ever. Nobody still knows how good they can be because they're constantly hurt. I don't know how good Zion can be.
Yeah.
I still maintain Zion is Giannis before Giannis became Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, Zion had a cup of coffee off the injury report this year, and people were saying he should be in the MVP conversation. Like, come on.
Yeah. Jeremy Bolton says the city of Monty Town is growing. Let's go.
Yep.
Tanner says impeach Mayor Bolton. Why would I do that?
Why do you want to impeach Mayor Bolton,
He is our beloved mayor of Monty Town. I'm a man. He is our beloved mayor of Monty Town. Hot Carl. So,
bro, did you just rolled out Hot Carl? You just said Hot Carl.
Keith Carl, Freudian slip, bro. Keith Carl says, can we get a corner box on the screen with the countdown to 10,000? We need real-time updates.
Unfortunately, we cannot, but I
would
can
love to
give
be able
you
to
the
do
real-time updates.
99, we're at 99.77.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we've picked up
incredible.
977 subscribers since like the last week of December.
Like, this is incredible.
100 yesterday. Man, that's crazy.
I mean, that's wild.
Where are you going to hang the YouTube plaque? I have no idea.
You don't get one at 10,000.
You don't?
First plaque is 100,000. I looked it up. I researched it.
Damn.
Yeah. First plaque's 100,000.
Yeah, we need to get like we have, and
we're working on some.
No, camera's not on. We have this big sign. Yeah,
you want me to turn it on? I can turn it on.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We need to upgrade our signage for sure. I agree with that. Brent Burnett says impeach. No impeachment. Lopes Van Gabe says longtime casuals know this show used to be streamed live from Jake's basement. Hashtag if you know you know.
Said.
I love that. Like
that was one of the funniest things that people in this town said about it. Well, you just streamed from Jake's basement.
Yeah, you're doing your show in your son's basement, you loser. It's like, okay, well, it was actually my own basement.
Yeah, it was his basement.
I am a proud homeowner in this state.
Guy.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. Come on.
Like, you're an idiot.
Hey, man. I love being the hacks on YouTube. I love that we can joke about Spence calling us the hacks on YouTube.
Better send those refunds.
I love it, man. We keep receipts. We do. We absolutely keep receipts. Giggity says, Jeremy, no need for your goons. The Draper moms will do.
Hey.
It's the Draper moms. If you know, you know. Tanner says the Holly comment made was uncalled for. I would rather slit my wrists and do push-ups in salt water than do a podcast with.
Jesus. Dude. I'm sorry.
And that's how I look at it.
Bro, somebody needs to do a wellness check on Tanner. Like, by the way, did anybody see the show Accused? I think it was on Fox.
No.
Don't watch that show. That show is freaking depressing as hell. Do not watch the show Accused.
Okay.
That show is terrible.
Because it's garbage.
Oh, my God. Don't do it. We DVR'd it. I'm not doing it. Brent Burnett says, get a king's ransom for Clarkson and resign him for 4 years and $80 million.
No.
If you give him 4 years, I will come down there and slap the taste out of your mouth myself. You are not giving a 31.
And his name is John
Dude, we're not giving Jordan Clarkson 4 years. You want to talk about the quickest way to Loserville? Jordan Clarkson for 4 years.
Loserville.
Like, it is, like tracks meanders across the city? Hell no, dude. Direct rail to loser year.
Yeah.
Like, you can't give him 4 years.
Do not pass go. Do not collect
Do not make the NBA playoffs. Do not win the NBA finals. Give him 4 years. That's a huge mistake. Mapes, what's up? Says that could be an interesting podcast idea too, Tanner. Yeah, video podcast, that saltwater thing. Brandon Butler says the new CBA is going to wreck teams like the Warriors, potentially, because I do think that Adam Silver wants to heavily punish repeat taxpayers.
Yeah,
and I don't love the repeat taxpayer thing. I think a salary cap is in place to stop the haves versus have-nots, but the penalty's not enough. And they're talking about taking your, all of your first round picks for the year after you go into the luxury tax.
What do they want it to be, bro?
They want it to be. They want the Sacramento Kings to be able to compete. They want the Jazz. They want Memphis. They want Orlando. They want San Antonio and Houston. They want small market teams to compete. Portland.
Maybe your owner should spend some money. How about that?
But look at Oklahoma City.
Come on.
Look at Oklahoma City, who left Seattle. You robbed Seattle of an NBA team to do what? To do what? Because you have not won and you have been wildly irresponsible financially.
But when they had Durant and Westbrook and Harden, they were a really relevant team. They were a sweetheart team for a minute. You know what I mean? And they haven't won.
Yeah, they have not won.
Right? Like I'm with that.
Well, but they spent money on Russ and PG and they did all of that nonsense. Yes. But I'm telling you, the issue, and this goes to the Warriors. The Warriors did not cheat. I don't care what you think or what your opinion is. They followed the rules to the letter of the law.
Yeah.
And they're happy to pay the luxury tax. Brooklyn is happy to pay the luxury tax. Apparently, Ryan Smith is happy to pay the luxury tax. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't have resigned Mike Conley.
Yeah.
And the point is, if you really want to stop all this luxury tax nonsense, you would not allow a team that's a repeat offender to make trades. You would not allow a team that's a repeat it. You would not give outs for teams that repeatedly abuse the luxury tax. But are they going to do that? They're not. Because it's bad for the players. And who controls the NBA?
Yep.
It ain't the owners. It's the players. So they're not going to be able to do that. Like Eric and Raleigh, the Warriors have an owner willing to spend. And I agree, though. And there is they want to use the Premier League model. You have to, what the owners in the NBA want is some financial responsibility. They want you to have to take into account how much money you're making, how much money you're spending, and then have a formula that says this is all the money you can spend. And if you go over that, you're heavily punished. You can't go over that. You can't. It's against the rules. The league will not allow you to sign X player because you went over this limit or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yet teams like Manchester City seem to find a way to outspend everybody else.
Quick side note. The AP has announced the NFL MVP list. How about Justin Jefferson making an appearance?
That's pretty impressive. Justin Jefferson, I think, belongs on that list. I think he belongs on that list. Honestly,
yeah,
I think when you talk about the MVP, it's Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, and Patty Ice.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes are finalists for the 2022 NFL MVP award.
So you're saying that this game this weekend's got some implications?
I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts should be the MVP of the NFL. And this is not something I started right now. I've been on this for months. I'm telling you, he is vitally important. 99-78.
Let's go.
99-78.
22 to go, baby.
Jalen Hurts should be the NFL MVP. And we can battle over it. And maybe we bring that back.
Dude, I think he's got to prove himself this weekend, dude.
But what does that mean?
He's got to have a good showing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Yeah,
cool. You had a great regular season. So did everybody else on the list, right? Can we agree? I'm not even trying to hate on the Eagles or Jalen. If you're in the MVP finalist list, basically everyone had an amazing regular season. That's to me, that's just a baseline. I think your performance in the playoffs, that's what matters. That's the cherry on top. That's the finisher. I
don't disagree with you, but it's a regular season award. It is not a in my opinion.
I don't know, bro. If it's a regular season award, why doesn't one of these guys already have it?
I don't know.
If it's because that's what I'm saying.
Because they haven't announced it yet.
I look at this list, and the funny thing is only 3 guys are still playing football, right? And one of those 3 guys is going to win MVP. Guarantee it. Book it. And I don't disagree. Hurts has a very strong case. But Justin Jefferson's not winning MVP. And if he does, that's going to be insane.
But he has more of a case, in my opinion. If you look at the guys on this list, who has more of a case here? If I said to you, hey, look at this list, is Justin Jefferson more important to his team than Jalen Hurts. I think this comes down to only two people. I think it comes down to Josh Allen and Justin Jefferson. I do believe that Jalen Hurts will win.
Okay, if we're going to have the most important to his team discussion, I think Joe Burrow's got a strong case, dude.
Well, I also think that Joe has a phenomenal defense. I think that Joe has phenomenal receivers. He's got Joe Mixon. He's got Samaje Perine. Like, he's got weapons. I think when you're Jalen Hurts, they went out and got you some help defensively, right? They went out and got help defensively. They're not, in my opinion, a team. They've got good receivers there, and in my opinion, he's the entire offense. He's the entire offense.
Yeah.
And I feel like he is by far the most important player on this list. I don't know that he'll win. If I was voting, my vote would be for Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, and then Josh Allen. My guess is that Josh Allen would win. My guess is Josh Allen would win. Because I will tell you this. The Vikings are not a playoff team without Justin Jefferson.
That's fair.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand the numbers that Justin Jefferson put up this year? Like, it is so stupid. Justin Jefferson put up numbers that you only get in video games, dude. He had 1,809 yards. I said 1,809 yards, 128 catches, 8 touchdowns. He averaged 14 yards a catch. Can you do something for me? I mean, like, homie is...
Buddy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude. The guy is a baller, and he played all 17 games for the second straight year. Had a career year. He is their team. He is their team. But you look at Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's the romantic story. I think Damar Hamlin wins Josh Allen the MVP award.
Yeah.
I think
I'm off the Josh Allen train for a minute.
Well, but you can't be off the Josh Allen train just because they lost in the playoffs.
But if we're going to sit here and say that Josh Allen is the romantic story, like, what? I guess I'm just surprised that Joe Burrow is not getting any love in this conversation, bro.
Josh Allen, the MVP in the NFL is a regular season award. It is not a postseason award, number one. Number two, I think Joe Burrow is a hell of a quarterback. I'm not taking anything away from Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not at all in any way, shape, or form. But boy, howdy, man, you look at what Josh Allen did with what he has to work with. 35 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. You look at the beating that he takes because, and again, this is on him, he chooses to rush the football. I mean, 762 yards and 7 touchdowns rushing with a 44-yard long. I mean, that's impressive. And it's Buffalo. You know, you start to look at what Josh Allen does. Who is he really throwing to? Who's he really throwing to? Well, I mean, obviously their number one is Stephon Diggs, right? No doubt about that. But you look at a guy like a Gabe Davis. Nobody knew who Gabe Davis was. And does anybody know who Gabe Davis was if Josh Allen's not his quarterback? Probably not. But after that, like Dawson Knox is a great tight end. Those are his 3 receiving weapons. That's it. Obviously Isaiah McKenzie, Devin Singletary out of the backfield. That's it. Josh Allen, I think, is a hell of a quarterback. And he takes a beating. And he paid the price for that. But I think you also start looking at like Joe Burrow. The problem with these conversations is we always wind up ripping Joe Burrow. Or we rip the people that we don't believe should be the NFL MVP to make good on the guy that we want to be the MVP.
Uh-huh.
All of these guys are deserving. There's no doubt about that. And listen, man, Joe Burrow had 35 touchdowns, 12 picks, and 475 yards.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But again, if I go over his statistics and the guys around him, I mean, Joe Mixon is a hell of a running back. He's a great running back. Durability issues, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Only played 14 games. But you also have Samaje Perine on that team, who's a great number 2. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. He's got 2,000-yard receivers on that team. Now, did Joe Burrow make them 1,000-yard receivers? Absolutely, he played a role in that. There's no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got 2,000-yard receivers on that team. And he's got a really good defense. So does Buffalo. I just feel like Josh Allen, I would vote for Justin Jefferson, I think.
Yeah.
That's where I would go with it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you look at this list, those are your MVP finalists.
Yeah.
And I think Jalen Hurts has a hell of a case.
Justin Jefferson and Jalen Hurts have the best sweetheart stories. You know, it's the Eagles. You know, they haven't been good in a minute. Jalen Hurts comes in, leads them on this amazing run. They're a great team.
Man, that's a tough choice.
I
think Jalen Hurts is a guy that nobody wanted in Philly. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him. And now all of a sudden, what you get is you get a guy in Jalen Hurts that forced you to want him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't give him your love, so he took your love.
Yeah.
Like he took your, I mean,
yeah.
That cat is
for real.
Dude, 3,700 yards passing for a guy that isn't a passer. He's a runner. 22 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. By the way, he ran for 760 yards and 13 touchdowns. Like, that's unbelievable. Now, he's got 2,000-yard receivers, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. He's also got Dallas Goedert, who's fantastic. But, I mean, they're good, dude.
I think it just comes down to your story. All these guys have talent. All these guys have dudes that maybe are underrated and nobody knows about, but can really play. And I think that...
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, I'm just, I think Justin Jefferson has a really strong case because he's a receiver. He's the only non-quarterback in the room.
Yeah, but you look at the defenses too.
What are the people saying?
Who cares what the people are saying? All they care about is that all of our football talk on this show is presented by BBQ Pit Stop. BBQPitstop.com. BBQPitstop.com. Logan, Layton, Lehigh, the Jeezy, St. George. And, of course, our good friends in Salt Lake City, Murray. You already know they have the best equipment. Make sure you get the and I've run out of nicknames for how good the Asado seasoning is.
Right.
But if you're going to use Asado seasoning, just know it sucks in a jar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I mean, it's more euphoric than noting that we now have 9,979 subscribers on the channel. So we're just 21 away from 10,000. But it's close. I mean, it's close. And I think I will rain down Asado seasoning on myself when we get to 10,000 subs. But I did it again yesterday. I went home and I had Asado 3-day-old wings. So good.
Oh, my God, just like
Dude,
that. Oh.
Seriously, the Asado seasoning is amazing. But at BBQ Pit Stop, you already know you're getting the best in the business. The Traeger Smoker, Yoder, Big Green Egg, Camp Chef. I'm a Traeger guy. Through and through, have been, will be. I'm a pellet smoker guy. I'm telling you, if you're still using propane or God forbid, you're using charcoal briquettes, you savage. I'm telling you, get into the pellet smoker at BBQ Pit Stop. It'll change your life. It will change your life. But then you got to get the Asado. You got to get all of their rubs, sauces, spices, their tongs and equipment.
Because every dude needs a tong.
I'm telling you, they're the best in the business. Tell the guys at BBQ Pit Stop you heard about them on the Monty Show.
Yeah.
The finalists for the NFL MVP are out this morning. Let's lead off football at 50 with your thoughts on the NFL MVP. Who'd you got, Mang? Who is the most valuable player? Shetty's Heart says Hope Flame. JC will still be 0-0 Utah Jazz next season. Maybe. Tanner Plummer says, I love the Eagles, Eric, but that doesn't mean I'm going to ignore facts. Nate Davis says, if Jalen Hurts is the entire offense, maybe Tom Brady was the Patriots and Tampa for years. He was. Keith Carl says, Purdy, Rookie of the Year, Jefferson, MVP. I have myself a wonderful day.
Well, there you go.
There you go. There you go. Tom says, Machine, Jefferson, Hurts, Burrow, and Allen. Machine. Okay. Eric and Raleigh says, shouldn't Kirk Cousins be on the list over Justin Jefferson? No, he should not. No, he should not. Tom says, how can it be Allen? Didn't he lead the league in interceptions? Stop it. You say these hurtful things.
Why do we need to do this?
And I just don't understand why you say such hurtful things. Josh Allen is a stud. Josh Allen, I think Josh Allen will win it just on sentimental value. But 14 interceptions is a lot of interceptions. I don't disagree with you on that in any way. I don't know. Does that league? That can't lead the league. No. Dak Prescott has more than that. I mean, what are we even talking about here?
What are we talking about, bro?
The NFL leader I'm trying to get the metric up. The NFL leader in interceptions is Dak Prescott and Davis Mills. Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, all tied under that. Aaron Rodgers, 13. Patty Ice, 12. I don't know that interceptions is a measure of how crappy of a quarterback you are. I think it's more a measure of what kind of interceptions those are.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott. But I would also remind you that when you look at Josh Allen, 35 touchdowns is second in the league only to Patrick Mahomes. By the way, he's tied with Joe Burrow. I mean, the guy's a stud. I mean, he's absolutely a stud.
Yeah, man.
There's just
no way around it, bro.
His dual threat. My guess is that Josh Allen will win the MVP. That's strictly a guess.
By the way, Lamar Jackson. Next time you want to demand a fully guaranteed contract, you might want to check this list, my guy.
That's such a dumb argument by Lamar Jackson. Anyway, my point is, I think Josh Allen wins it. I don't know that he should. That he should win it.
But this is why the MVP is such a good award.
Tanner says the Eagles haven't been good in a minute. They won Super Bowl 5 years ago, right? But they've been putrid after. And they made the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years. Casual take But making the play...
See, that's you being a homer, dude. They haven't been some great team.
They've had long stretches of crappiness.
Yeah.
See Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Without Jefferson, the Vikings are a 3-win team. I don't disagree with that at all.
That's what I'm saying. Jefferson's got a strong case, dude.
Well, and I think Coach makes a good point, too. A.J. Brown, in fact, hurts. It does. It does. I think that... I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't know. Ron Nolan says Caesar Sportsbook has Zach Wilson at plus 15,000 in July compared to Patrick Mahomes plus 800, Rodgers 1,000. What does Zach Wilson have to do with anything?
Yeah,
we only talk about NFL quarterbacks on the show. Talking with Raphael says, okay, Asado seasoning versus ranch.
No.
Settle down.
Yeah, okay. We're pausing the music for this because verbiage is very important here. It's not versus ranch. It's with ranch. You see? Asado, season your stuff and then dip it in ranch after it's cooked. Okay, back to regular scheduled programming.
Dude. Raphael, expect better out of you, man. Tanner says, I remember when I was devastated when Philly drafted Hurts. They should have used that pick and built a good offense around Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is always hurt, and he's failed in 3 places.
Dude.
The problem is Tanner's a terrible sports fan. Tanner Plummer's the guy that will never be happy and never say anything good, and he looks for negative in everything. It's miserable. It's absolutely miserable. Jalen Hurts is a finalist for the NFL MVP, and you want to go back and say you hated him when they drafted him, and Carson Wentz should be here.
Why won't Philly fan accept this guy? What more does dude need to do?
I have no idea. No idea. Boyd Lake, all you need to know about the Bills this year is that the Jets beat them.
Well,
what's that got to do with anything? Brady Cook says, I'm an Eagles fan and think that without Hurts, they weren't very good with the backup. That's what I'm saying. San Diego State says, Monty, it'll be okay to wear goggles as you rain down Asado seasoning onto yourself after you guys hit 10,000 subs. So you're giving me permission, Glenn, to do the deal. 81.
Wow.
99-81.
Wow.
Let's go.
We are under 20.
19
to go, dude. 19 to go.
Hit that like button. All 179 of you that are here, hit the like button. Wow. 19 subs to 10,000.
It could happen.
Wow. Wow. Lopes fan Gabe says, is Josh Allen a young Brett Favre? I don't know. I'd have to look at his thumb. Joe Burrow, a young Peyton Manning. Brock Purdy, a young Stetson Bennett.
No, dude. Joe Burrow is a young Tommy, bro. He's a young Tommy.
Brock Purdy's a young Stetson Bennett. That's the Stetson Bennett's old blast.
Yeah, that was well done.
Brock Purdy's a young...
Right. The problem is Brock Purdy's better than Stetson's ever going to be in the NFL.
Well, and Stetson's got a championship and Brock Purdy doesn't, so you shut your mouth.
Well,
why do you want to slander Stetson Bennett?
Because, dude, you want to talk about a guy that had everything. Like, okay, he walks up, doesn't have a locker, makes the team, gets his shot. Okay, great. He got his shot. Took advantage of it. Buddy deserves all the credit in the world. You played on the best team in college football for every year you played in college football. Can we just say that, bro? So when his ass gets drafted by the Jets and gets Zacky Pood, just like Zacky Pood got Zacky Pood, Stetson's probably not going to look as good as he did when he was playing with Georgia, the best team in college football. Come on, bro. Come on. I'll take Brock Purdy.
There are some days when I'm listening to you talk where I just want to reach over with a fork and gouge your eyes out.
Look, Skip, take it easy, okay?
Did you know that?
Look, Skip.
Stetson Bennett is a stud. And from a procreatorial perspective... So anyway, my point is that he's going to be good in the NFL. He's no Justin Herbert, but he'll do. Stetson Bennett's going to be a good NFL quarterback.
Stetson Bennett ever, Jalen Hurts? Is he ever that good?
Man.
Is he ever in the MVP conversation?
I don't know. Ask me what team he ends up on. Jalen Hurts wound up in a perfect situation. Do you understand that the Philadelphia Eagles... You know who their leading sack guy is? Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
16 sacks. They went out and built defense because he was good enough to go and build defense. This program. Right? Like, I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts is legit. It is what it is. Talking with Raphael says, is a desert island question if you only get to choose... Deserted island? Question if you only get to choose between Asado and ranch. Raphael, I don't know what... maybe you woke up with the wafting aroma of baby poo in your nostrils. Raphael just had a baby.
Yeah, how many diapers
Well,
are you
actually,
into
Raphael's wife had the baby. That'd be pretty remarkable if Raphael had the baby. That'd be on Sally Jesse, Raphael. But anyway, the point, they had a baby and it pooped and it infected the brain waves of Raphael. Okay, let's... Let me just remind you that football at 50, 10 to the hour, every hour is presented by Papa Murphy's Pizza. Make sure you get the XLNY, baby.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Make sure you use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your purchase of $25 or more at Papa Murphy's Pizza. I would recommend you download the app right now, and then you get the XLNY. You throw in the cinnamon wheel, you throw in the take and bake chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
The s'mores. I'm telling you, the cinnamon wheel. I'm telling you, the chocolate chip cookies. Make sure you throw on the herbs. And then you just hit, hey, I'll pick it up at 5 o'clock. Boom. Promo code Monty25. Boom. Pay, done, gone. Roll in at 5 o'clock on the to-go rack, done. That's how we do. Here on the Monty Show. A couple more on the NFL MVP. Talking with Raphael podcast. If you are the Bears, again, why? Would you trade your first-round pick for Josh Allen or Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow's got it. Brandon Butler says, as a Bears fan, if I could get Joe Burrow for just a first, I would take that all day.
Yeah.
Every day, Raph. every single day. I have changed so many diapers at this point, it makes me gag, dude.
Wow.
Is there something you guys gag on? Okay, that came out right.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? What what? What? Bro.
All gas, no break.
What's up, big bro?
The smell of poop, the sight of poop from a human. Okay. It makes me gag something terrible. And it didn't when I was like wiping your boho as a baby. It did not make me gag. Now forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it. Wearing goggles during it does. Wearing goggles during a champagne championship celebration in a locker room is a bad look, but asado seasoning changes the optics.
That's right. That's right.
You know. Raphael liked my gag question. I did not. Something I gag on, probably the smell of puke. Yes.
Well.
Yes. Yes. Yusuf says Van Vliet is quietly improving. I don't disagree with that. And yet I would not want him to be my starting point guard. Jacob DeLambo says LMFAO, I choked down my whey protein shakes. Dude, you want to know something else that makes me gag? Like old coffee in my wife's mobile coffee cups.
Dude. But you're not a coffee guy.
At all.
Yeah.
The smell of cold coffee? No.
Oh.
No, dude.
I don't get down like that.
The smell of old whey protein in a shaker cup that's been in the kitchen sink for a week? So bad. So bad.
Better fucking execution.
Clean your cup out, dude.
So bad.
Clean your cup out.
Both your jockstrap cup and your protein cup.
Damn.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Lewis says, poop smeared on walls starts to get me. Bro. He says, but the smell of puke is the worst. Says a guy who works in law enforcement. Geoff says, lotion of any kind makes me gag, but as a plumber, poop and grease don't faze me at all.
Wow.
Are you serious? Is that a true story? That's amazing. Are we switching to gags now? We'll go back to NBA here in a minute. No, woke up at 2 a.m. for feeding and diaper change and up again at 6 to work. God, dog.
Good luck, dude.
99.82. 18 to go.
18 to go. We're counting down here.
Yosef says, damn.
Yes.
Exactly right. Exactly right. The Monty Show presented by The Advocates. TheAdvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business. I might, if we had planned this, it's happened so quickly, the 10,000 subscriber thing, that I might have gone to Steve at BBQ Pit Stop and been like, hey, man, I'm going to need an attorney from the Advocates to stand by and watch the action to make sure that I'm not due, for injury here. But if I could dunk myself in a vat of ranch dressing, after covering myself in asado seasoning to celebrate 10,000, would you guys be okay with that? I bet you he'd be like, Lehigh store, let's go. Do it
Please.
I don't know what we'll do to sell. Are we giving away something?
I don't know, dude. Like, I really like.
Let's put it this way: if we get to 10,000 in the next 57 minutes, I will give away I'll give away a PlayStation.
Okay, we can do that. I'm down.
If we get to 10,000 in the next 57 minutes, I will give away a PlayStation to somebody who liked this show.
Yeah, you got to like the show.
I'll
gotta
do
be
it.
Subscribed.
Hit the like button. And if we get to 10,000, I will give away we will give away a PlayStation on this show. Happy to do it.
Yeah.
Happy to do it.
Yep.
We've had almost 1,300 views today, 128 likes. Get on the like button.
Program.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And then go check out theadvocates.com. You can chat with an injury attorney online 24/7 at theadvocates.com. They also do things like workman's comp. If you've been hurt at work, if you aspirated yourself while gagging on poop in a pipe as a plumber, that would technically be workman's comp, I believe. My point is, if you're hurt at work, theadvocates.com. If you got hit by a car, if you were in a car accident, somebody was looking at their phone instead of driving and they hit you, theadvocates.com. If you were riding your bike and somebody hit you on your bike, theadvocates.com. When you get in a wreck or you're injured, it's one of the worst days of your life, and the advocates know that. They're experts. They have been in the injury business for decades. So they have the ability to empathize with you. They understand your pain. They understand that maybe you're not thinking clearly. Maybe you're emotional. Maybe you have injuries. That's why they're not asking you for some big retainer or consultation fee. They're going to help you defer your medical bills. They're more worried about you getting back to the best version of yourself. And to do that, you can't be fighting with your insurance company who's trying not to pay you what you're deserved. That's why you need somebody to fight for you. An advocate at theadvocates.com. Congratulations, by the way, to our friends at The Advocates. Just opened their Arizona office. 99.83. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. 17 to 10,000.
Come on, baby. Let's get to 10.
17 to 10,000. Let's go. Let's go. Alex Caruso
is in the chat, bro. What?
I want to play for the Jazz. Well, of course you do.
Well, okay. Well, do you have Danny Ainge's number? Like,
let's talk. I'm a good listener.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like,
You know.
do you surely you have his number, right? Like,
Tanner's stoked that Alex Caruso's in the chat.
Let's talk about it. I'm a good listener.
You know. Is it 8? What is the big announcement? It is 8. Oh my God. Oh my God. I almost forgot.
Dude, bro.
I almost forgot.
Holy, dude, so this is what I mean when I talk about the show is like quite literally exploding, bro.
You want to know? You want to know what the big announcement is? I'm happy to tell you what the big announcement is. Here on the Monty Show, presented by The Advocates, it is the birthday bash. That is the big announcement. It is the big 5-0, the 50th birthday bash for pardonnez-moi. That'd be me. And Max Tooley and Utah Ute Brant Keithy will join us on March 10th here at the Maverick Center for Utah Grizzlies hockey against the Kansas City Mavericks.
Yes.
Brant Keithy and Max Tooley are coming to chill at the Maverick Center.
Now, what do you need to know about this?
First of all, thank you to Amber, our great graphic designer who came up with this graphic.
Yes.
Thank you, Amber.
Awesome job.
Cannot wait for this. But a couple of things you do need to know.
Yeah.
If you are a member right now, and I will actually extend this window until 8:15 now for the next 8 minutes.
Yeah.
If you want to become a member before 8:15, you will automatically be entered. You will have entry. You will have access.
Yes.
You will be on the pass list.
Yes.
To hang out with Max Tooley and Brant Keithy and watch Utah Grizzlies hockey on March 10th here at the Maverick Center. That is until 8:15. If you hit the join button, click the link I put in the chat.
Yep. Do it.
The things you need to know, as I rudely interrupted you, Jake, are what?
Well, that's what I was going to say. That obviously Brant and Max are going to be there. Get into the membership thing. I'm telling you, it's not just for this event, but if you're a member, you get auto bid into the event. And I'm telling you right now, can you check the number of members we have? I think we're approaching 70 now.
We are
right now. So there's only going to be probably 150? Maybe?
That's it. Yeah.
Maybe something like that, like 150 people that we're going to allow into this event. And remember, this is at the Maverick Center. We're going to have a private space where the meet and greet's going to happen with Brant and Max. And there's going to be about 150 people that get access to that.
64 members now.
We have 64 people who are already
and
auto bid.
99.84.
Let's go. Let's go.
99.84.
So we have 64 people that are already on the list because they are paying members of this program.
And that means that once you get into our 50th birthday bash to celebrate my life.
Yeah.
You are going to get autographs, pictures. You're going to hang out with Max Tooley and Brant Keithy. You're going to have a gourmet meal catered for you. The food's free. The beverage is free. You're going to hang out with those dudes. You're going to watch Grizzlies hockey.
Yes.
We're going to have unbelievable door prizes. We are going to have gift bags for you, giveaways for you. Like there's going to be a custom T-shirt to go with the event. It is going to be amazing. This event, and we're going to give you more details as we have a huge thing that we're working on as a grand prize in this thing.
Yes.
That we can't talk about yet, but a huge thing we're working on. But just to know that you can hang out with Max Tooley and Brant Keithy, talk BYU, talk Utah football, Like, take pictures with them. We're going to have a big backdrop where you can stand with them and take pictures. And you can, I mean, it's going to be one of the most amazing events. And I'm telling you right now, it's off the chain. It is March 10th. It is at the Maverick Center. You have 5 minutes from right now. If you do not join membership, it is going to be
85.
Really?
85.
Let's go. 99.85 now subscribers on the channel. But if you do not join as a member of the show before 8:15, you are going to have to go to one of our locations and you are going to have to enter to win.
Yes.
So it's much more difficult to get in on an enter to win basis.
Yes.
Because we are only going to have roughly 100 to 150 people in this space.
Yep.
So if you're a member in the next 4 minutes, you're in. Hey, look at that. Roger Sales is in. Everybody welcome Roger Sales as the newest member. Let's go.
Welcome, my guy.
Let's go. Big welcome.
So now what you can do, Roger, what I want you to do, and you don't even have to have a legit Instagram account. You can make a burner if you have to, if you don't have one or whatever. But DM me on Instagram and I'll get you into our members chat because that is one of the most valuable pieces of the membership. You get information before everybody else. Yep. You get auto bid access to the birthday bash. Like, it's a big deal.
It is a big freaking deal. So hook it up. Roger, appreciate it. Welcome to the exclusive group. Really good to see you. Let's see. Sounds like they are pitching a pyramid scheme.
No, dude.
Ain't
it's
no
not a pyramid scheme, dude.
But the thing that we're trying to show you here is when we have an event like this with guys like Max Tooley, with guys like Brant Keithy, these are the guys that you want to meet. These are the guys that you want to meet, right? And to have instant access to that.
Yeah.
And to know that you're going to be able to hang out and take pictures with these guys and be able to talk to them and talk football with them. Like, that's what being a football fan's about. The reason that we do this for our members is because you guys support us. So we're going to make sure that you guys you guys get the hookup.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure that happens. So look at Lewis says, welcome, Roger. Teddy says, welcome, Roger. Tanner Plummer says, hi, Roger. Like, that's the best part about being a member. And look, the exclusive Jazz content, the exclusive BYU news or Utah news or all that stuff is well and good. That's all great. The exclusive video every day is great. The community you get with our viewers, it's been unbelievable. It has been unbelievable. Roger says, thanks, was going to join, just hadn't gotten to it. Now you gave me a big reason.
Hey.
You've got 3 minutes to join.
Yep.
You got 3 minutes to join.
Yep.
Alex Chacon says, morning, fellas. See you at the bash. Damn right.
That's right, Alex.
Damn
Hell
right.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
You got about 6 weeks until the 50th birthday bash.
And again, if you're on the fence right now considering membership, remember, obviously you know it gets you auto bid into the bash, but the prizes we're going to announce at the birthday bash are going to continue to get better. I'm telling you, we're building this thing.
I can tell you golf is going to be involved. If you are somebody
we built this program on NIL.
Hey man, if you're somebody that golfs,
dude,
this bash is going to be unbelievable. That is something you want to be part of. You want to be part of the bash. If you're a golfer, dude, I'm telling you, you want to be part of that. So I'm really stoked. I really appreciate Max Tooley, Brant Keithy, coming, showing out.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Other special guests and dignitaries will be there. It's going to be fun. There's a big politician that I don't even think I've told you this. I've reached out to a big politician who I'm told is thinking about it.
Okay.
So we'll see. It's going to be fun. It is going to be a lot of fun.
Telling you. And by the way, just want to point this out. You're not getting this type of opportunity too often, right?
Yeah. Where else are you getting this?
You're not. Nobody else is doing this kind of thing.
I'm telling you. And if we get this grand prize hooked up today,
dude,
within the next, I would say it's probably a week or so away. But this grand prize for the birthday bash, and again, because we have an awesome graphics person who does amazing work for us, like we have different kinds of slides here. Let's go. Let's go.
Great work, Amber. Appreciate you.
Let's
Who's
go,
also
Amber.
a member of the program.
Amber is a member of the program. I just cannot wait for this thing to happen. Yeah. It's going to be unbelievable. Maverick Center, March 10th, the Monty Show, Big 5-0 birthday bash.
Never mind the game itself. Never mind all the new video boards at the Maverick Center.
Oh my God.
Like, never mind like the atmosphere. Like, dude, I'm telling you, it's legit.
Let's see. Eric and Raleigh wants to know if Sarah Todd's invited. She's invited.
Yeah,
Sarah, absolutely. Come to the birthday bash, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come hang out. Would love to. Thanks, all. This is a good and fun community to get involved with. It is. It is. Alex says, will Napoleon be at the birthday bash? Oh, all the old K-fan folks are welcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They won't show up. They won't. You know. But, hey, you're welcome. Ain't turning you away. Let's see. Kurt Meyer says golf, hell, bucket of bullets. Exactly right.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you,
Look
man.
at James Pirine. Pirine. We're going Pirine because there's 2 R's. Let's go. Newest member, James.
Let's go,
at
James.
the buzzer. It is
Dude.
8:15 right now at the buzzer, and we're at 99.86. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
James,
everybody,
please DM me on Instagram. I will add you to the chat after the show.
Let's go. Make sure, James, appreciate you. Make sure that you DM Jake, SLC Jake, on Instagram. SLC Jake on Instagram.
Every day after the show, like right after we go off the air, I confirm and add everybody to the Instagram chat.
Dude, let's go. Everybody, make sure you welcome James to the show. Good to see you. Connor Tulin says, Monty in the morning.
What's up,
Connor, what's up?
What's up, dude?
What's up? Roger Sales says, confirming SLC Jake. Correct.
Yes. Yeah,
no underscore, though. Is it underscore at the end?
Yes, I believe it is. It is. But Roger, I got your request. I'll get you after the show.
Teddy Wayman says, welcome, James. Welcome to the show. Look at, this is exciting.
This is cool, dude. I'm telling you, man.
We're 14 away from 10,000. We just announced this huge event.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be crazy. And again, if we get to 10,000 by the end of the show, we're just 14 away now. We'll give away a PlayStation 5.
Yep.
A digital, because they're easier to get. I can't tell you I can get you a disc PlayStation 5. Whatever I can get my hands on.
Anymore. I mean, come on.
Yeah, seriously. Y'all need to stay live until you hit 10K. Well, what if that's like tomorrow or next week or something?
It's not going to be I can tell you it's going to happen today.
I'm hoping it happens today.
Based on the
if we're close at 9 o'clock, we'll hang out for a while. Because that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Alex Cooley says, if I was in Utah, I'd definitely come. Alex, where are you?
Yeah, where are you, Alex?
Where are you, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be.
I can't confirm or deny. I mean, I don't know if sources have told you whether, free airfare to a destination will be a gift at the event.
Sources have said that
I can't confirm or deny it.
Airfare could absolutely be involved.
I can't confirm or deny it. But could be.
I'm just saying. Could they? I don't know. I mean, we're pretty good at what we do. But man, if we could, dude. Tanner says a politician is coming. Is a Tangerine Twitter machine?
No.
He is not.
No.
But if we can get just half of the people that we're targeting to come and be guests at our event.
Yes.
Dude.
We're working on it.
It could be amazing. Sefre says Biden. No. Grandpa Joe will be sleeping. He can't do
Y'all
that.
feel me?
Okay, I shouldn't have said that. My bad. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, if airfare is involved, I'm there for show.
Look at all in the chat. Look at all the green names now. Because when you're a member, your name turns green.
Yeah, look
at all the green names.
It's great. It's great. It's good. Justin Salas says, I moved back to Utah just so I could come to the birthday bash. I've heard
Let's
that.
go.
And I've been saying that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Teddy Wayman says, bro, if you hit 10K on the show, it would be fire. It would be fire.
We're trying.
Would be fire.
Dude, tell your friends. Tell your people.
Well, not
bro.
even that. Just hit the like button. We've had almost 1,500 views and we have 145 likes. Smash that like button, dude.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Look, you guys, I think it is one of those things where whether we hit it on the air or not, it's all good. I want you to understand how much we appreciate you.
Yeah.
I hope you understand that this birthday bash I don't know that we'll make any money on it. I have no idea. But it's worth it because it's a gift from us to you.
Yeah.
That the only reason, trust me, the effort that's going into this thing, just Amber alone, the graphics, she's also an amazing cake maker. She's making us you guys.
The Utah Grizzlies for giving us the space, the Maverick Center, there's a lot of people involved in this.
It is a big to-do. It is a big to-do. Louis Capazzo says green with a star upon theirs. Exactly right.
That's right.
Lopes fan Gabe says, Mayor of Montytown JB is the guest politician. You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Arlington Bear says, Monty, maybe I'll put my +1 for the Jack in the Box open house up for a door prize.
Dude,
Ooh.
that's a sick prize, though. For real, that's a sick prize.
Why would you tease like that?
Damn.
Why would you tease like that? I need to know who owns that Jack, because
bro, can I get free Jack for a year, or can I get a discount code?
You ain't got to pay me anything.
Damn.
You know. Tanner Plummer says, LOL, can you imagine if Tangerine Twitter machine showed up? Him and Mont would be like 2 nuclear warheads colliding. That would not go well. Eric C says, hope to visit a couple of southern states one day. The food must be amazing.
Yeah.
How did we get on South? Oh, Alex Cooley says, lovely. The South is nothing like it's portrayed. Okay. Dang. You're in Alabama. Excuse me. Eric C says, damn, what's it like in Alabama? Okay. Alabama's amazing.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys, I just want you to understand that we're so thankful for you guys being here, and the fact that you guys do things like, I don't know, you use our Papa Murphy's promo code.
Yeah.
Like that, the fact that you guys do that, really helps us show out. It helps, individual entrepreneurs like all the folks who own Papa Murphy's Pizza. That's the reason that we do things like the Big 5-0 birthday bash. Because it's going to be an amazing event that Max Tooley and Brant Keithy are going to be there. Maximus is going to be there. Like Keithy's Maximus. Like that, you have 2 of the best football players in the state.
Yeah.
Coming on the same night at the same time in the same event. It's going to be
truly
ridiculous.
Incredible, dude.
It is going to be ridiculous. And here on the Monty Show, it is all we do because you guys really hook us up. You guys really take care of us. And I am super stoked. Again, if you're just tuning in, our big announcement today is that, yeah, dude, Max Tooley and Brant Keithy are coming to the Monty Show 50th birthday bash.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be amazing. March 10th, right here at the Maverick Center for Utah Grizzlies hockey. We have a huge party space that's going to be awesome.
And as we get closer, because we're still 6 weeks out or so, but as we get closer, we will start teasing you, especially in the member group. Little videos here and there, little sneak peeks. Like, we'll start showing you some things. So, I think it's just it really is a testament to just how far the program has come. Like, I think, there was a time, when we were still working at the Yelpatory and we were, just grinding, and this show was only 2 hours. Like, there was a time where we did this show 6:30 to 8 because we had another job that we had to get to and work. And now it's like, oh man, like, because you guys at that time had tipped us so well, we stockpiled that money and we built this studio that we're in today. Like, the story of the show is insane.
Yeah, it is. And again, that you guys are the ones who did it.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones who
truly
did it. And not to belabor this, because I do want to get back to Jazz basketball and the NBA here, but the fact that you guys supported us to the point where, and we still do it, by the way, all of your tips, anytime you hit the tip function or you give us like a super sticker or all of those things, the membership money, it all goes into a pot that we use to grow infrastructure and do things like the Big 5-0 birthday bash, or that's what we do with that. We don't put it in our pockets. We don't we put all of the money we get in memberships, in super stickers and tips. We put all of that into the infrastructure of the show.
Yeah.
So it is, it's really humbling, man. It's exciting. It's humbling.
Alex, yes. Alex Cooley's comment right there. Should he
Here?
take an early, yes. Should he take an early vacation? Yes, you should.
Yeah. Finally see Utah catch some Jazz games and Monty birthday bash. Very tempting. You should,
dude.
You should absolutely do that. Teddy Wayman's right. Yes, you should do that.
Come meet everybody, dude.
Roger Sales says, think you will ever do guests on the show like Danny Ainge? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do guests now. The difference is for us, as far as guest goes, we only do principals. So, like, we have a standing request for Ryan Smith. He's turned us down repeatedly. Danny Ainge has turned us down repeatedly. Like, generally, we more prefer the athlete, so the player. We more prefer Max Tooley. We more prefer those guys, like when Kenny Scott was on the show a couple of weeks ago, or, Harris LaChance was on the show every week this year. Like, that's our flavor of guests. But yeah, we've asked for repeatedly to get.
We asked for Don. We asked for Rudy. We asked for Ryan Smith, Danny Ainge. We've asked for, a bunch of people.
Yep, I agree. Forrest G, good morning to you, my GZ friend. Good to see you. Gumby Too Sexy says, Jack in the Box Fund. We should have a Jack in the Box Fund. We should all contribute and open a Jack in the Box together. Would be amazing. We built this city on rock, sports, and talk.
Yeah, dude.
See, Eric plays to my...
We built this program on NIL.
Yeah, why are you pulling at my heartstrings? Grace Slick, you're amazing. Amazing. Lewis says, morning, Forest. There you go. Josh Lovren says, will Quincy Jones, Scott Padgett, Kirk Snyder, Morris Almond, and Raul Lopez be there? All of them said yes. Every one of them. And, by the way, GS7 and TB12. Alex says, can't make the birthday bash. I'll be in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You dude. Can I join just to get the PS5? Sure you can.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Sure you can.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Bribing never hurts.
Yeah.
I'm going to do everything in my power to get off work on March 10th. Dude.
Do it.
Dude.
And by the way, on Alex's comment about joining the membership, the other thing that I always like to remind people of is even if you, like, let's say you join the membership, but you don't win the PlayStation, or you join the membership and, you know, whatever, you don't get the thing, right? Even though you're auto bid into the event, right? Like, the point is that the membership is always going to get first come, first serve access.
On everything.
On literally everything. So, like, Monty's been talking all about merch, right? We are dropping merch soon, and we're going to drop merch for this event, merch specific to this event. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the membership thing is a long-term play as well for you. There's always going to be fresh opportunity.
Always. Seth Ray says, imagine duck season showing
Damn,
up.
I better bring my security team.
My God. Eric in Raleigh says, just call in sick, Tanner. Seriously, Tanner, let's go.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Where
let's
is your
step up,
dedication?
Dude.
I think that's HIPAA.
Gumby Too Sexy says, Monty in the box. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Kenai Johnson says, almost hit 10,000 subs. I remember when I submitted, there were about 1,500. Love the growth of the show. Yeah, me too. 99.87.
Let's go.
13.
We are down to 13 to go.
We're not getting 13 new subs in 33 minutes.
I don't know, man.
That's
I think
not
it's
happening.
possible.
Giggity says, I need my hoodie. On the way, dude. In process. We are working on it. Absolutely. We need our hoodies. Exactly right. But yeah, KJ, I mean, it's been... Bro, it has been a crazy ride.
I know that, like, ride. You know, we're not talking a lot of sports right this second, but I do think that 10,000 subs and this birthday bash event justify talking about it, because I really feel like it is special, man. Like, and to be honest with you, some insight real quick. You know, we really try to be aware of the impact that we have in the Salt Lake community, but it's almost impossible for us to truly understand from our vantage point just how many people the show reaches. I mean, we're reaching, you know, we tell you all the time, like 200,000 people per month in the state of Utah
insanity
watch our show. And I'm not even saying that to say like we're the best or anything, but I'm just saying like, that when you look at the growth, to go like to hear KJ talk about I joined or I subscribed at 1,500 and now we're at 10,000. Like,
man, do you remember?
Insane.
Do you remember what the set looked like? Do you remember, like, you got our days back in Mesa, like way back in the day?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Dude. Yes.
Oh my God.
100%, man.
Unbelievable. Ryan P says 1,000 subs in 30 days. That's awesome, guys. Love from DC. Yeah. And it's weird. I mean, I would like to tell you that we've done something, or I'm just so good looking. I should single up for that. Or that I'm just so good looking that people have, you know, subscribed to the channel.
Who I am?
But we were sitting here yesterday looking at our numbers, trying to understand the growth that we've seen.
Yeah.
And there's not a great explanation for it. We're really locked on SEO. We're like, our hashtags, our wording, the way we title things, like we really play the YouTube game, I think, pretty well. But it's been meteoric. And the comments going up, the interactions going up, like it's amazing to see how it's all worked out. You guys are unbelievable. Tanner says, I'll own up to the name, but changing it to Super Soaker, no. No. McNabb season would be funny. Eric C says 2 days when only like 20 people were watching live.
We talk about that all the time,
it's
Eric.
Crazy.
It's so funny
it's
you
crazy.
say that, because we talk about that when we're not doing the show. Like, there'll be times where we're like, dude, do you remember when like we were in the basement and like we had our old set with the Jordan poster and the shoes and everything, and like we had like 10 people watching the show.
And like we would go back, and now they've gotten like a ton of views.
Yeah.
But we could go back and be like, dude, I remember conversations like, dude, we've had 12 people watch the entire show live. What are we doing? It's crazy,
yeah,
man.
dude. Yeah.
It's crazy. So,
Yes.
Eric C., like, you're exactly right.
You're on point with that,
You're
bro.
exactly right. Lopes Fan Gabe goes all the way back to the shitty radio station in Scottsdale.
Yes, yes.
So you know what it's like when
Yeah.
3 people are listening to a radio show.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Says only true casuals have been around since Minnesota was in the East. Oh, man. So true. So true.
real.
Eric and Raleigh laughs at that. Giggity says the interaction with the comments are the difference maker for your show. I think so. You guys do such a good job commenting. And at that, just because we've never done the phone call thing, or it's just not. And selfishly, we do a lot of things on the show to make ourselves laugh. But you guys come along for the ride, and I mean, yeah. Fat Jesus says people come for the jazz takes, but they stay for the soaking. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
The Housewives of Draper Moms.
Yes.
Like, it's amazing. You know, Kanai says, I miss the shoe wall and jazz fans being mad at your poster, not knowing you're a Bulls fan, but talk jazz. Yeah, it's crazy. We used to have, back on the old set, for those of you that are new to the show, I had the old Bruce at the Bud Plant. When I worked at K-Fan, gave me one of the pop-up Gatorade, the original pop-up Gatorade posters, Be Like Mike. It's authentic, legit from Gatorade. They used to give them to 7-Elevens.
Right.
And he DM'd me one day and he said, hey, one of my customers has one of these. I thought you might want it. You have to promise not to sell it. And I said, dude, sell it. That's like a prized possession of mine.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy. Exactly right. Exactly right. Let's see. Eric and Raleigh says the Jim Rome model works best. Less of you and more of me makes for a better show. Less callers. Yes. Eric C says if anyone has the time to go back and watch the old videos, LOL. Oh man, don't. The weight loss alone is embarrassing. That period we're not allowed to talk about. I did not do well in the pandemic, which is to say I didn't do
none
anything.
of us did, dude.
I didn't do anything. You know, it is what it is. You know, Greg Romano says, Tanner Plummer, are you related to former BYU running back Bill McNabb, who is now a Ute fan because his best friend is Kyle Whittingham? Wow. Alex Chacon says, man, remember when Monty got flamed, I think you meant, in the comments for spending too much money on the fanny pack shoe?
Classic. The fanny pack shoe?
Back
Bro,
in the
that's
day.
one of the most exclusive shoes of 2022, and you're rocking it as a fanny pack shoe.
Back in the day when I was allowed to buy shoes.
Yeah, permitted
by the wife to buy shoes. Mrs. Monty doesn't care what I do. But back in the day when we were buying shoes, and I am quite literally now, I'm pushing 300 shoes, so I just need to stop.
Yeah.
I used to buy shoes on the show. Like the draw was happening in the sneakers app on the show.
Yes.
And people used to, yeah, no doubt about it. Kurt Myers says, did we hit 10K yet? No, we haven't. 99.89.
Okay.
11
we
to go.
Officially on
11
10,000
to
subs
go.
watch, because now once you get around
He
10.
said I had to step away for a cold shower. Not.
Yeah, no way. I know.
Now we're down to this is crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, we have a chance. We still have 30 minutes to go here.
No, we're not doing.
We have a chance.
We're not. There's no way,
dude.
There's no way.
Guys, get the job done. Get it done. Let's do this together, man.
No way.
Let's do it together.
There is
Come on.
no way that happens.
90. We
Are
got
we
another
really?
one.
We're at 90 now. 99.90. Isn't that like a ski run?
Yeah, at Canyons.
99.
Yeah, it's a peak.
10 to go.
Dude.
10 to go.
Wow.
Are you serious right now? 10 to go.
Okay, let's do this. I want to do this Costco chicken topic while we wait for 10 more subs.
Okay, we'll do that.
Let's do the Costco chicken topic.
Arlington Bear says, my 11-year-old just got her first Google account last night. Guess who her first YouTube subscribe was 5 minutes ago?
Let's go.
Make sure she interacts, though. Yes, I question my life choices when I found myself watching a grown man ordering shoes.
Well,
what's up, big bro?
I know, right? Tim L, who's a member, says 10 more.
Come on,
let's go.
Let's go.
Do it, people. 10K. Louis Capazzo says it can be done. 10K on the way.
I'm telling you, we have time. We can do this right now.
Okay, 99.91.
Let's go.
9 more to go. That's not going to happen.
Dude, 9 more in 25 minutes. Come on.
There's no way. All right, let's do the Costco chicken thing.
Costco chicken. Update in 5 minutes on sub count.
So do you guys eat rotisserie chicken at Costco? First of all, in the comments, Costco or Sam's Club?
Well, I'm a Costco guy all day.
I'm a Costco guy all day. And Sam's isn't bad. I just have been a Costco guy since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
I did that already. He says offer a prize for the 10K subscriber.
Yeah, we did that already.
We're going to give away a PlayStation 5 if we hit it in the next 25 minutes.
Yeah, before the show's over, if we hit 10,000 subs, we're going to give away PlayStation.
Teddy Wayman says, I just sent a mass text to all of my Wayman brothers.
Let's go, Teddy.
Let's go.
Get it.
Let's see. Talking with Raphael says Costco all day. Costco. Extend the show at 10K. Maybe, Joshua. Bot accounts activate. No, we need interaction.
No, we need real people.
We need interaction.
Not bots. Real people.
Gumby says Target.
Oh my God, it's happening. It's happening.
What is
We're
happening?
at 94. We're at 94.
99.94.
It's happening, bro. It is happening.
Is this really going to happen now?
Dude, it's happening.
Okay.
That's crazy, dude.
Tyler P says Dollar Tree. I'm not eating rotisserie chicken at Dollar Tree. Ian says Costco. Lewis says Costco, no Sam's Club in the Jeezy. Yes, those Costco chickens are tasty.
Is there really not a Sam's Club in St. George?
Okay, do you guys understand? Arlington Bears, because you're a baller, he says both.
Yeah.
Do you guys understand that Costco last year for $4.99 sold 117 million rotisserie chickens? No, I'm not. I said 117.
Dude,
that's 100 million plus 17 million more. 117 million rotisserie chickens last year at Costco. More. And they refuse to raise the price. Refuse to raise the price. 95.
Oh my God.
99.95. Come on, let's go.
Dude.
Let's go. This is insane if we get to 10,000 right here. Can you, like 117 million rotisserie chickens sold at $4.99. And I would remind you
yeah,
that that's a whole lot of money.
96.
Are we at 90? Okay.
We're 4 to go here, bro.
Dude, we were just at how many this is crazy. This is crazy. Tanner says we're a McNabb number away. What is your bone over McNabb? Anyway, the point is, do you guys eat rotisserie chicken?
97.
Costco's I have to pee. Eric and Raleigh says Costco will raise the price of the membership
99.
to make up the difference.
Here comes.
Oh my God.
99.
Oh my
bro.
God.
99.
Oh my! Somebody record
99.
something. You've got to screen record it. We're at 99.99.
I'm doing it. We're live on the show.
99.99
right now. Let's go.
99.99.
Okay.
Les Wayman says my girlfriend just did it.
Okay, where's your phone?
Right here.
Are you screen recording?
I can.
Screen record before we hit refresh. Okay.
I will screen record.
Yep. Here we go.
See.
I'm recording this.
Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Let's see what happens. There it is!
Let's go!
10,001!
Let's go!
10,001! We
Let's
did
go.
it! 10,001!
Oh my God, dude.
We are at 10,000
Holy crap.
subscribers. We are at 10,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh my God.
Well, now we have to give away a PlayStation 5. Now we have to give it away.
Nuts, bro.
Now we have to give it away. That is insane that we are at 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
Wow.
I cannot believe we did it. We did it.
I'm literally I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. Like it's incredible. I'm looking. So for those of you who are not, privy to like what YouTube provides creators, this is insane.
This is insane.
Dude.
This is craziness.
Thank you, people. Thank you, because yeah. Dude,
this is
another member just joined right here. Is that right?
Yes. Hold on. What I'm going to do is I want to. We missed the video opportunity. Anyway. I can't believe it.
I'm shook right now.
Alex,
this is crazy.
Alex joins the membership. Wow, way to go, Alex.
Let's go, Alex.
Everybody welcome Alex to the exclusive YouTube membership.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe we hit 10,000. Like, that's insanity, you guys.
Wow.
Where is Mrs. Monty?
You got to get her on the show, dude. You got to get her on the show.
What are we, hello? That's crazy.
I can't even tell you what it means, like, from just a bigger picture path perspective. Like,
woo!
Dude, we started this show, and you can go and find it. I don't know if it's not on the channel because we've only been on YouTube for, I think it's just a little bit short of 2 years now. But you can find this show. Like if you go on Spotify and you listen to our old podcast, we were doing this show in a townhouse in Mesa on an iPad, bro. To see this show and this community grow the way that it has,
man,
is just as much as obviously we do the show, it's our show, but as much as it's our show, it's literally everybody's show because of the comments and the members and this birthday bash thing, and now we got to give away a PlayStation 5. Dude,
I can't believe it.
I'm literally, it's crazy.
Yeah. So we'll.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, what are people saying?
Eric C wants to know where Growcock is for this.
Seriously.
Ryan P says, I just listened to an old app. Audio was bad.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Kurt Myers says, I called all the Draperettes and they joined.
Hey.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Do that work.
Eric and Raleigh says, I swear to God, Growcock better not show up to get another PS5. David Humes, who's a member, says, congrats, you guys. Well-deserved. Clearly you work hard. We've tried. Lopes Van Gabe says 100K by July, casuals. Let's go.
Bro, I don't think that's so
crazy.
This is the crazy thing for us to try to grasp as creators on YouTube. 0 subs to 10,000 subs is the hardest thing to do on YouTube because nobody knows you're alive.
Nobody knows you're alive.
But they say, and we're starting to see it. Those people, the people that say these things, they claim that after 10,000, there's a growth spurt allegedly. So we'll see, but I'm not really concerned about that. I am just amazed that we are at now 10,004 subscribers. I don't mean to wax poetic on it. It's just an insane time. An absolutely incredible time. Thank you to thank you to everybody who has supported us from the beginning, dude. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
I don't even know what you say about that. I don't even know what you holy cow, you guys. We're at 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man.
I'm flabbergasted by it. I am, and it's Kanai Johnson says, congrats, Monty and Jake, 10,000. Hell yeah, I'm proud of you guys. Thanks for all the great content. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, KJ. Thank you, man.
Jeremy says, Eric, I will take my subscription and throw it in the trash if Growcock wins. Exactly. Can I thank you? Eric says, I'm with you, Jeremy. Brent Burnett says, cheers. Tanner says, congratulations. Double fist from Tim L.
Wow, bro.
Brent Burnett says, I hacked YouTube and ran the numbers up, and then we signed Jordan Clarkson for 4 years and $80 million, so it all went for naught.
Well.
Thompson Sprunt says, I feel bad, but I waited till you guys hit $9.99 so I could be the 10K subscriber.
Attaboy.
RR says, me too. Tim L says, congratulations. Great content daily. Thank you.
Yes.
TBE at DK's, the DraftKings Daily Fantasy Queen, says, great job. Happy for you guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Fat Jesus
Fat
joined.
Jesus, let's go.
Wow. Look at you.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Fat Jesus. My God.
Yes.
Fat Jesus, by the way. Hey, for all of our, and you guys in the members know this, but we're coming to Scottsdale for spring training. So, Fat Jesus, now you got to come.
Yeah, we have to. We have to connect, bro.
We got to come on, man.
Yeah, we have to.
We'll have an Arizona meetup down there. Let's go, Fat Jesus. Everybody, welcome Fat Jesus to the program. Joshua says, with all honesty, y'all have ruined all other sports shows for me in Utah. You're both killing it. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Teddy, the first family of contractors, Wayman, says, let's go, Fat Jesus. Justin Salas says, one of us.
That's right.
Jeremy Bolton says, hell yes, Fat Jesus. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. I love it. Subscriber or not, this show wouldn't be the same without Fat Jesus. Welcome, brother. It would
dude.
not at all.
100%, man. 100%.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Eric says, plus size Jesus. Exactly right. I can't believe you guys.
Is it not insane?
It is surreal that we have 10,000 subscribers. I mean, it has been, I'm not going to say it's been 2 long years, but you guys, we were doing like 18-hour days, 19-hour day, working at Yelp, getting up early, like being half asleep, preparing for the show, like to now where we have this beautiful studio and the guys at the Maverick Center and the Utah Grizzlies support us. And it's unbelievable that you know. Jeremy Bolton says Sarah Todd and Holly Rowe are the 2 last special guests for the birthday bash. How did you know?
Dude, Jeremy.
How did you know?
You don't watch our show. You don't have sources. Hell out of here. You don't have sources.
Alex Chacon says, man, another fun memory was Fat Jesus' quest to steal Mrs. Monty. Indeed.
Whatever.
Indeed. You know. Tanner Plummer says, what are the chances that Sarah Todd is a subscriber? 0.
You want a fresh conspiracy?
0.
You want a fresh one?
What's that?
I think that all the media members in this town, or a good portion of them, have burner YouTube accounts and they subscribe to our show.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt that people listen. I don't even care. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. NBA Fan 97 says 10K on them. Thanks. Congrats, gents. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
It's a big deal, man. Jeremy Bolton says my source on Sarah Todd Holly Rowe is your mom. I wondered how you had such good information. You know. Alex Cooley says, I still don't know what happened with Sarah Todd. Can someone fill me in? Sarah Todd, the beat writer for the Des News, lit us up because Jake mistakenly said, hey, you got to pay to read the Des News.
Yeah.
You don't. It's free. And she just lost her mind over it, and it turned into a Twitter meltdown.
And it basically turned into an entire weekend of a Twitter meltdown. And then in the following week, there was a bunch of nonsense with people talking a bunch of junk to Eric Walden, who didn't deserve that. And like, it kind of turned into this whole big mess. But yeah, I cut up where I misspoke and said you had to pay for it, which you don't.
Apologized on Twitter.
Yeah. And so then we posted that video. We apologized on Twitter. Then
Apologized
Sarah blocked
on
us
the show.
both. Like, you know, so it turned into this whole thing, and that's why she gets referenced in the comments.
And she blocked us both on Twitter, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because I used to retweet her, and I still read her every day. You know, like it's crazy. Hey, look, world talented, famous.
There she is.
Baketress and graphic designer.
Let's give her some love. So this is Amber. This is the person that created the graphic for the birthday bash right here.
There it is, the one we've been using this morning.
Yes. Epic graphic.
There is Amber. Yeah. Amber, we appreciate you. Glad you are part of the program. Yeah.
Dude.
This bash is going to be awesome. Amber, are you coming to the birthday bash?
Well, duh. She's a member, of course.
Well, I would hope she's coming to the birthday bash. I mean, I would think so. You know, Gumby Too Sexy gives the hard eyes.
I think
I am good looking.
I think because Amber said, you know, that she's blushing.
You guys, I'm blushing.
Well, you know.
Easy. She's married.
Yeah.
To like a superstar husband, so take it easy.
Yeah. Chill out.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, relax.
Gumby's like, hell, I can window shop.
We really did.
Amber says, duh. Of course. Jeremy raises an eyebrow. Exactly right.
Uh-huh.
Exactly right. Eric and Raleigh says Amber is the offensive coordinator for this program.
Damn right.
She is. Amber is the offensive coordinator of the program. Absolutely. Mark Hale says, I can't make it to the bash. I will be performing with my kids in the Seussical the Musical.
Seussical the Musical, yeah. Dr. Seuss, I'm assuming?
Is that true? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gummy Too Sexy, LOLs. Geoff says, maybe more blue font next time, Amber, but oh well. Yeah, Amber, you took some heat over how much red was in the graphic. Tanner says, all right, control yourself, guys, around Amber. Don't control yourself. Amber has a sense of humor.
Yes.
Amber, there was some concern about the fact that you used a lot of red in this graphic.
Yeah. I personally think the graphic looks phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
It's awesome.
Love the text. The pictures are awesome.
Yeah, we showed them your multi-talented, different, stuff.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Okay. I mean, 10,000 subs.
Yeah.
10,000
Holy
subs.
crap, dude. 10,000 subs.
I mean, Bobby Portis, injured. MCL sprain, right knee. Will miss significant time. Guess he won't be getting traded, friends. There you go. It is what it is. Let's see. So many people have sent me.
What's happening?
I don't know. So many.
Hello.
Okay. So people are sending me, hey, congratulations. Okay. And they're sending me still shots from the show. How about our guy Jay Taffa moving locations?
Oh, did he?
Jay Taffa moved locations.
Hey, I don't know what your sources are saying. I can't confirm or deny that there will be a barber at the birthday bash.
A barber at the birthday bash?
Who the hell
He's
knew?
now at, go see our guy Jay Taffa, Elegance Barber Shop in West Jordan, 2629 West 7800 South. Good dude. Let's see. I'm going to blame Jake. He told me the colors.
Well.
Okay. Teddy Wayman says red is great. There is a bit of blue, Rafa says. Eric and Raleigh says football at 50. Yes, we're probably late for that. There you go. Lewis says that graphic looks fine. It has red, white, and blue in it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
There goes his trade value. Exactly right. Let's see. Eric says, I screen recorded the moment of the 10K reveal. You did.
You did.
Okay. That's awesome.
Will you send it to us?
Tanner says, same, Eric.
Yeah.
Tanner says,
it to us.
yeah, send it to us. We'll
send it to us. I'd love to have it.
Tanner said, sending it to the Instagram chat now.
Appreciate you, Tanner.
Joshua says, and that's been football at 50. All right, let's knock it down one more time. We'll end with some sports. I can't believe we have 10,000 subs on this show.
Insane. Thank you for being along for the ride, man. It's crazy.
10,005 subscribers on the program.
Yeah, dude. We didn't just walk across 10,000 subs. We put
sprinted.
this thing on a rocket ship and took it to the moon, bro.
We sprinted. And it'll be interesting to see who was the 10,000th sub. Because looking at these numbers,
yeah, we will have to do some
digging.
Yeah. They don't make it precisely clear. We have to go in and kind of map it.
They don't.
Yeah.
But we'll tell you, and it's on a delay, but we'll tell you who the 10,000th sub was.
Yeah.
So.
Whew, okay.
That's
wow.
crazy.
Damn.
All right, football 50, 10 of the hour, every hour. On the Monty Show, we bring you the biggest stories in football. Presented by our good friends at Papa Murphy's Pizza, who proudly support the Monty Show and their 10,000 subscribers. Use the promo code Monty25. I'm so proud. Like, it's weird to be proud of it.
No,
Is
it's
it
not.
weird to be proud of it?
Bro. We built this thing.
We did. Use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your purchase of $25 or more at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Jeff Saturday, the interim head coach of the Colts, is scheduled to have a second interview today as the full-time head coach of the Colts. Would you hire Jeff Saturday full-time?
Nope. As a coordinator, coordinator. Like I would do coordinator I would do front office. Like, you know how sometimes they hire dudes to be front office assistants, maybe?
Yes.
Like, I would not make him the guy, though. You can't be the guy when you've never even been the guy. Like, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you can't hire Jeff Saturday to be your head coach.
Nah.
Because no free agents are going to want to come there. You just can't do it. Also of note, this Damar Hamlin thing, is Damar Hamlin dead? Well, duh, the answer's absolutely not.
The question on its own is absolutely ridiculous. Like,
it is.
Is Damar Hamlin dead? No, dude, he's not dead. He's alive and well.
According to Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's stupid. One, that's Damar's swag. That's what he liked. He likes wearing that. Two, he was in the locker room with us pregame. So yes, that was Damar. There's absolutely zero chance. There's absolutely zero chance. That's Damar Hamlin. That's our guy. That's our brother. He was with us pregame, postgame. He was up in the suite with his family, his little brother, 100%. So people need to stop.
No, he's not dead, and that was not a body double. That was Damar Hamlin, and it's amazing to me. We have all these conspiracy theorists. We're like, wow, there's a death certificate, and Damar Hamlin's not dead. Is there a death certificate? Might be. I have no idea. Damar Hamlin's not dead. He's not. Do you understand the scope of lies and deceit it would take to have Damar Hamlin be dead?
Yeah.
Sorry, man, I just don't buy it. Damar Hamlin's not dead. Now, I guess the other question is Aaron Rodgers' career as a Packer dead? He's on a $60 million number. But oddly enough, Aaron Rodgers says he's open to taking a pay cut.
I don't think there'd be a scenario where I'd come back and that would be the number. I think it would definitely things would have to shift.
Come on, guys.
He's just such a jerk.
He is. He is the schmuck. He is the schmear of the league. He is, you know, like, God, like, just stop. Like, just say, yeah, dude, yep, probably going to have to take a pay cut or go somewhere else. Just is what it is.
Yeah, I think it is pretty amazing.
Damn.
That he's going to make $60 million. Okay, he's not retiring. Aaron Rodgers ain't retiring. He going to make $60 million guaranteed this year. Dude is not retiring. And I think what's going to happen is they're going to trade or cut him. Or he's going to renegotiate his deal down. But I think he needs to get out of Green Bay. They're not going to win a Super Bowl with him.
Yeah.
They're not. And I'm not telling you that he should go to the Raiders because I don't think the Raiders are in his window to win a Super Bowl. But if you're Tampa, are you not calling Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
How are you not calling Aaron Rodgers? Like, that's the place, a place like that, that's where he needs to go.
If you're in the AFC, ring the phone.
I would.
That's where they want to send him.
I would absolutely be doing that. Football 50, 10 to the hour, every hour on the Monty Show, presented by our good friends at Papa Murphy's Pizza.
At Papa Murphy's, we do more than just pizza. We do meatballs and marinara.
Papa Murphy's does meatballs?
Oh, I think you mean I do the meatballs and marinara?
And how do you do it, Dad?
How do I do it? How do I do it?
Oh, well, we do it with savory ground beef
covered in tangy marinara. That's how, honey.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza.
And don't forget the meatballs.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Use the promo code Monty25. I'm laughing at the comment section. Use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your order at Papa Murphy's Pizza. Before we go, this is a lie. Brandon Butler says, when I joined the cult, the casuals said the white salamander told me there would be magic underwear at 10K. To which Kurt Myers, of all people, said, Brandon, get the salamander out of your underwear.
The white salamander, dude.
Marby Dog says they can't trade him. He'll cost a $40 million salary cap hit, but they can cut him.
Yeah.
So there you go. You guys, we did it. We're at 10K. I'm floating and I have to pee. So make sure you get to theadvocates.com. Until tomorrow, I love you. Thank you so much. Say goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Jake.